And we're live, boys.
Let's go.
What up?
We are out here.
Gonna give it a couple minutes here to stream in, let people kind of funnel in for a minute. But I'm currently looking for an article that was something that we talked about that I did not pin. I think it got deleted. I mean, I would assume it eventually did get deleted by maybe a different mod, which would make sense because that shit probably needed to get deleted. Was that yesterday we were talking about that? I think it was 2 days ago. Do either of you
Let's
remember?
go. No, I don't remember.
I don't either. Fuck. Here, I can just go to the top of
All I
today's
know
thing.
is that we're live.
Yeah, we're fucked.
We'll
We'll just talk about it generally. I mean,
we're live. We
hopefully
got
can
no
just-
viewers. So the real question is, how hard are we bombing tonight, boys? Like,
We'll be fine.
Easy.
So we're live.
Goodness.
We're live in Adam. Oh, you know
we're
what?
live.
Today's
We got the 0 viewers.
only
Cheers.
nobody comes in tonight. We just go from 70 to 0.
Let's just have as many drinks as we can.
Yeah, just get
have a
fucked
good
up.
time.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year,
whoa,
boys.
dude, your mic is loud.
Yeah, I am loud.
Just relax.
I'm loud as fuck.
Yeah, but for real, Happy New Year.
I'm trying
I
to
hope
right here.
everyone had a nice Christmas, a nice New Year. It was nice getting a couple days off. I know you had a nice little vacation, Gears.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
You're just getting back from
Dallas.
Texas?
Yeah, I was in Dallas for a
Okay.
few days. It was nice.
How was it out there?
It was cool. I mean, the weather, like, of course, was shitty.
Did
Because
COVID?
if I go somewhere, it's shitty.
Did
Heard
COVID
you had a
still
decent round of
exist?
golf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, golf.
I played a round of golf. I wouldn't say it was decent.
I thought you did good.
No.
Oh,
You said something about your tee, though.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I played a full round of 18 holes without breaking a single wood tee.
Hey, that's better than I could
So
do.
that's
regardless
good, right?
Of your score.
Like that's like even good players break tees. Like it was just an odd stroke of luck, I guess.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah,
So
it was
you
cool.
got really lucky.
Yeah, like usually when you drive, like eventually you'll just like hit a part of the tee and it like cracks.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I mean, usually I'll go through like 3 or 4 of them around, and I didn't break one the entire time.
Nice.
Plus, the other part of it is a lot of times you'll forget it. Like, usually golfers pick their tees up, obviously, but like every so often you'll just won't grab it off the ground.
Just
And I didn't do
completely
that
forget
either,
it was
which
there.
that's probably more impressive for me to not leave my tee in the fucking dirt. But
Right.
Yo, J Morg, thanks for the follow.
J Morg? Oh, J Morg,
what's
what
up?
up, dog?
All right, so let's
I
get into
figured,
what
I
we
mean,
were
out of all the topics we have, this one's the most lighthearted, the only lighthearted for that matter.
the
So,
playoffs is lighthearted.
That too. I figured we could probably talk about that towards the end. I
Yo.
figured we'd sandwich
Let's do that.
this.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, that top tweet.
Yeah.
All right, Gears, go.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I got a good one. All right, I'll just go first. My favorite movie, Inception. The only actor I keep is Leonardo DiCaprio. Everyone else are Muppets.
Wait, no. You know who it should be? It should be that, but not DiCaprio. It should be the guy that they're infiltrating is normal.
Yeah, no,
What's
I was
the
thinking
Thomas Shelby?
Saito.
Yeah.
The Asian.
No.
gentleman.
I am really loud. I feel like
You're like
Dons.
extremely loud.
I turned you down, bud. I mean, fuck.
no.
Just move your
you
mic
know how,
away from your face a little bit. You're just
Okay.
Leave
too
it.
much.
You know how they
That's
like
fair.
That's
in.
perfect.
I actually, you know what's funny? I actually
What?
watched that movie on the plane.
I love Inception. It's my
Um,
favorite movie of all time.
They
Side note: have you guys seen Tenet?
no, I haven't yet.
Donnelly?
I never heard of it, honestly.
It's new. It's like
It's
brand new.
It's like the follow up. Well, not necessarily because he's had I think 2 movies since then, but it's like the follow up to Inception, like time based. Like,
I'm not the biggest fan of Inception.
dude,
I know,
It's a good
I
movie.
know. It's like fine.
Okay, but
it's
listen
so
to me.
good.
So they infiltrate the mind of the businessman, the white
Yeah.
dude. It's Thomas Shelby in Peaky Blinders.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it's
Oh,
they're the ones
yeah,
they're
that
planting
guy.
the idea in his brain.
Yeah.
But he's like in the dreams.
yeah. Everyone else should be
Everybody
Muppet.
else should be Muppets. And just him be normal.
Oh my god.
That would be fucking hilarious. I would like to see Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh.
Everybody's Muppets except for the guy that goes to I can't remember the character name,
Yeah.
but the guy that goes to jail and gets out. That'd be fucking funny. He does
Downey,
everybody's
what about
Muppets.
you?
I'm honestly thinking.
That'd be
Um,
especially funny because like he gets like raped in jail and shit.
While,
It's like
while you're
Muppets doing
thinking,
it.
turn gears down more.
I turned everybody down.
All right.
I think
well,
I think I
that
might
was
be good now.
that was probably not the move.
No, we're good.
I think
Are
we're good.
we?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, I think we're
like
okay.
my
Alright.
levels on the Streamlabs are good,
All right.
Okay.
Let's get it then. Let's get it popping.
but Gears is just loud because he's loud.
I
Like,
guess.
And
guess.
like I'm also sitting like 3 feet away from my mic, but it doesn't matter because I'm talking loudly.
All right. What's your movie? And then let's keep it rolling.
Fuck, dude.
I'm trying to think of other ones that'd be funny.
Yeah, give me a second here.
All
I
right.
mean, I'm thinking. Like, I would honestly say Django, and Jamie Foxx is the only human.
That'd be funny. That'd be really good.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would do it
Wait,
for
what
me.
about like, dude? What about Back to the Future and the only human is Marty?
That'd be good.
Like he runs up to Doc and Doc is just a fucking
Fucking
Muppet,
Muppet.
dude.
Yeah.
Marley, we gotta get back to the fucking future.
So good.
I've honestly never seen shit of the Muppets. I was talking to my girlfriend about this
No.
recently.
The
and,
Muppets.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know anything about them. Like, I know like what they are, and she like made a joke, and I was like, I don't get the reference at all. She's like, it's a fucking Muppets joke, and I was like, I've never seen any of the Muppets.
Well, it's
like,
basically like that movie. Have you guys seen? I haven't seen it. I heard it bombed like box office. It was horrible, but it was called like the Happy Time Murders with Melissa McCarthy.
Yes.
It
yes.
was like there's like humans and Muppets in general, but it's like
Yeah.
she is like the main human in lots of scenes, and it's just like her and a bunch of Muppets. And I don't
is
know.
Elmo
like,
a Muppet?
No. So that's
no.
the thing. Either you're a Sesame Street or a Muppet person.
See, I'm a Sesame Street.
Yeah.
person.
Elmo's Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Ah, see,
So
that's
the
where I get
Muppets.
fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was also Sesame Street for sure.
I don't really
But
know.
I was never big on the Muppets. No.
I don't know which way or the other, honestly. Like
See, which one's the Count? Is that Sesame Street too?
what?
Yeah. The Count is Sesame Street.
Oh, the Count.
Blah.
Yeah. That would be fun. The Home Alone is pretty funny.
Wait, somebody said, "Oh, Top Gun," and just keep Meg Ryan.
I don't know who Meg
Yeah. This
Ryan
was
is.
the original tweet.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Home Alone 2.
I haven't seen that.
What?
You've never seen Home Alone 2?
Dude.
Fuck no, I don't know if I've ever even seen the first one all the way
my
through.
What?
You're kidding.
I don't
You've never
fuck with
seen
that
Home
bullshit.
Alone?
Like
How?
Maybe, but like not if I've seen it, like just bits and pieces.
You're
like,
What do you mean?
crazy.
that's just garbage.
Home
It's like the
Alone.
best Christmas movie ever.
It's not even a Christmas movie, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
why it's the
is.
best Christmas movie.
Elf is the best Christmas movie.
Yeah,
False.
Elf is.
No.
Those are the two of the top three,
No.
I think.
Christmas Vacation is the
Christmas
best
Vacation's
Christmas
probably
movie
3.
of all time.
Elf is way better than Christmas Vacation.
What?
I think Elf is better too.
I think Elf is easily better than
No.
Christmas Vacation.
I think I like A Christmas Story better than Christmas Vacation too.
I
Honestly.
don't
No.
know. I think Christmas Vacation. I think
For
I think
me-
Elf and Christmas Vacation are in a different league.
All right,
How do you
like-
not fuck with Home Alone though?
'Cause
Like if you've never actually seen it, then you can't talk.
I've seen it. I know the whole movie. The kid gets trapped in the house and he fucks with the fucking
All right.
robbers.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
set
but that's
this
like
straight.
the end of the movie.
That's
What?
the whole movie. He gets
what's
left
your-
alone. They go to New York.
What's your top 3 favorite Christmas movies? Both of you go. Give
Probably,
me the top
okay,
3.
for me, Home Alone,
Okay.
Elf, and then probably Christmas Vacation, but maybe A Christmas Story. Those
So
are the
you
top
say,
4.
You say Home Alone, Elf,
Christmas Vacation.
Donnelly.
I say, the fucking. See, I don't know the order. Elf is my favorite. The claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where they go to the land of
Oh,
Dude, that's technically
yeah.
a TV show, I think.
Is it?
No, because it's a
But
it's a movie special.
It's an hour long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a TV special.
Whatever.
So
Does
Doesn't
that count?
That and
I
Frosty
think
don't
so.
count, I don't think.
no, Frosty, no. I mean it's the same.
Then I don't know. Like the only 3 that I fuck with are that.
Maybe The Grinch would be my third
Yeah,
favorite.
I guess the Grinch.
Grinch.
Does the Grinch count though?
Yeah.
The Grinch counts.
Oh, yeah.
Then that.
How would that not count?
I don't know.
All right. So I'm just going to put this out there. For me, it's definitely number 1, Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
2, A Christmas Story. 3, now see, I'm going to kind of skate. Like, I don't know what you guys will consider this. I consider it one and the same, but not necessarily. But I always watch it during, like, Christmas time.
Okay.
Die Hard.
I think, no, hey, Die Hard is technically a Christmas movie.
Hell yeah, dude.
But this movie is technically a Thanksgiving movie.
Okay, yeah.
Rocky.
But Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
movie.
that's a
Hell
good
yeah.
one. I
Like,
think people normally count that.
I count
That's a
that.
Thanksgiving movie, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
You
technically.
son of a bitch.
Like, I'm pretty sure the whole time he's trying to, like, get home for Thanksgiving. But,
what
like,
the fuck?
whatever, dude.
I think the genre is
Whatever.
technically like holiday movies.
Holidays, yeah.
Because like Hanukkah and shit. It also.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Regardless,
But yeah.
if Rudolph counts, that gets my spot. If it doesn't, then Christmas Vacation gets that spot, and fucking Grinch is number 2.
Neither of you guys are Home Alone in the top 3, huh?
Nah.
I mean,
Sorry,
I like Home Alone. If put it this way, if Planes, Trains, and Automobiles isn't considered Christmas, which it's really not, I would put Home Alone in number 3, and then that would be a 4th because it's not technically Christmas, but
Okay.
like that movie is just amazing. John Candy, rest in peace. Like Uncle Buck, are you kidding me?
John Candy's fire, dude.
Uncle Buck, like have you seen? Tell me you've seen Uncle Buck, yours.
I've seen that movie.
I'm not sure if I've seen Uncle Buck.
Oh, classic. Classic.
I'm trying to think if there's
Absolute
any. What would be a good Christmas movie where you keep one of the people as?
Oh, a good Christmas movie?
Yeah. Besides Home Alone 2.
National Lampoons and Chevy Chase is the only human.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah, but I
awesome.
was thinking like Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
And he's the only human?
Yeah, and everybody else is Muppets.
That would like make sense though. That's like
Yeah.
how it already is. Everyone else is
Right,
already
that's what I'm
elves.
saying.
I think I
Like,
hate that movie.
Yeah, like
The original one is pretty good, I think.
I
they
think that's
kinda-
how it is. I'm
I think
pretty
they
sure
kinda
the
pulled
other
it-
2 suck.
Yeah, I think they pulled that one kind of thin.
the second one was like okay, and then the third one was trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the third one has
Trash.
clouded my judgment on all of them.
It's really bad.
Which one's the one where they like take his power to be
That's
Santa?
the third one.
Okay, yeah.
It's
that one sucks.
bad, like real bad.
Are
Damn,
we
we should-
diving in,
we should-
boys? Are
we
we
should just
taking
go
the
on
deep
a-
dive
we
into
should
the
just
heavy
go on
shit
a-
here?
We should just go on a movie fucking binge here.
We can talk movies. I'm down.
We should
I
talk.
always like talking
We
movies.
should talk television.
Yeah.
Community.
Ugh,
I haven't really
I don't-
watched any
I don't
TV.
like Community,
It's the best show.
dude. Like, is it though?
Yeah.
Community.
I was complaining about this,
I legitimately
though.
think the first 3 seasons of Community are the best 3 seasons of any show, hands down.
I think that
I don't know.
It's, I mean, in my, like, but this is all subjective. Like, Community just hits every itch of mine. Like, I've watched it over and over and over again. I like everything about it.
I have such a hard time watching shows that are
Why
meant
would
to
this
be
fucking load?
funny.
I love,
Like,
that's all I watch
meant
are
to be
comedies.
comedies and whatnot. Like I seldom find them funny, and I feel like a lot of times they try too hard. Like I like shows.
You're just
that,
jaded as fuck, though.
what you think I am? What are you?
But I watch comedies. I'll sit there pissed off. I'll be like grumpy as fuck
Yeah.
watching a Community episode that I've seen a dozen times.
And be happy.
And I'll be like, all right, I'll catch one quip that I haven't caught in the 40 times that I've seen an episode. And I'll be like, ah,
All right. Well, like what about like It's Always Sunny?
I love Sunny. Like, yeah, like, so basically, as far as
What
TV
about it?
shows go, my personal,
Like,
like,
how
Best
is
one.
it?
my personal 3 favorite TV shows, with like live action with live action people in them,
Yeah.
are Sunny, Trailer Park Boys, and Community.
Okay, but see, like, I like Trailer Park Boys because I feel like they don't overly like try to be funny. I just feel like they're so fucking stupid that it's hilarious.
I think basically after the Netflix seasons, like even as a diehard,
the show
Trailer
got
Park Boy,
worse when Netflix took it over.
It did.
Like when Netflix took it, it's like they started actually trying to
but
be
there's still
dumber.
some gems.
Oh,
And I'll,
yeah,
I'll,
for
I'll
Trailer
watch it
Park
on
Boys?
repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll watch it on repeat for sure.
Have you watched all of Trailer Park Boys?
Multiple
Yours?
times, yeah.
What do you think of it? I never really got your input on it.
I mean, I also really like Trailer Park Boys, and I
I
don't-
fuck with all the Trailer Park Boys.
I don't think that the production value just got better to me when Netflix took it over.
So basically, from what I understand,
I feel like the writing changed.
So
Though.
it did.
it's funnier. Like, it's funny.
They
No.
lost their head writer, John Clattenburg, like left the show when Netflix bought the show, and the boys like took over most of the head writing, and then also the guy, I'm fucked because I am a fan, but I forgot his name. The guy who plays J-Rock.
Oh yeah.
He wrote a lot of the shit with Clattenburg, who they were like 2 of the creators of the show.
J-Rock.
Yeah, whoever the guy's name played J-Rock, he left the show eventually, and then once he was gone, and once the original writer was gone, it was basically up to the boys to like write their own characters. But it's hard
Right.
for an actor
to become a writer.
Yeah, so like they had a little bit of a wiggle season. Like season 10 was goofy with Candy and all that goofy shit. But all in
Candy?
all, like Candy was that big fat bitch. and she like tried to take over the trailer park with Barb.
Is that the first season at Netflix?
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember that shit.
I think
That
the first season
goofy.
was probably the worst of the
That-
Netflix seasons.
That's the season with like Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
Oh,
and Tom Arnold.
that
and,
shit with Snoop Dogg was
Doug
sick.
Benson.
Though.
Yeah, see that shit's fire.
that was
though. Like,
sick.
that shit was gas, but like
Hell
the shit with
yeah.
Candy like was annoying.
Bad.
Do we have any mods on the chat? Because we gotta ban this fucking
Ban that bot.
ban this bot.
Kid Avenge, what up, brother?
Banned.
Yo, anyone in the chat, what shows y'all like? Yo, so I started watching the show and I really, really like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's weird because I like it. So I started watching the show on HBO Max.
What show is it, bitch?
It's called Euphoria,
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard that that's good.
and it's amazing.
I've heard
Yeah.
mixed things, but
See, I think it's like next level television.
it's about like drugs and shit, right?
Yeah, like a lot. Well, no, see, not necessarily. Like honestly,
That's what the commercials make it look like. It's about like EDM and drugs and shit.
it's not at all.
Oh,
So like basically, it's all about Zendaya. She's the main character,
I fuck with her.
and it's all about her and her addiction.
To what?
Painkillers,
Oh, nice.
prescription drugs.
No shit.
Yeah, and it's honestly amazing. Like, you want to know my absolute favorite part about this show?
Don't
Is
spoil
that-
anything.
No, I'm not going to spoil anything, but like, for example, so I watched all of season 1, and there's like definitely a season 2 coming on the way. I finished season 1 with my girlfriend, and then I saw that there was a special episode like just released. It was on Christmas. They just released a special episode, and it was like, it said part 1, and I watched it, and literally the entire episode was just Zendaya's main character, Rue, sitting in a diner just talking with her sponsor, who sponsors her for like AA.
Right.
Wild.
And it was probably the most like my eyes were glued to the screen, and like Jordan, my girlfriend, she was just like not even paying attention. Like, she could give a fuck. And I was like,
Is it more
damn.
intense than when the diner gets robbed in Pulp Fiction and Samuel L. Jackson's like, my wallet's the one that says bad, motherfucker.
on it.
honestly, it's more intense. Not necessarily. It's more emotional.
I got you.
Like, it's way more emotional. But yeah, like, just the fact that a show can do something like that and actually grab me and just grip me in.
I honestly might check that shit out.
And-
I don't watch a whole lot of shows
Oh,
that
I don't
are
have
not
HBO right
comedies.
now, so
Honestly, Donley, it is so fucking good. Like, it's real good.
I
You
probably
don't
need to
have
get
HBO
HBO
Gears?
again. No, I didn't want to watch anything on there after Game of Thrones ended.
I watch South Park on HBO.
Well, right, you have like that's okay, so this is the thing. Like, I had Hulu, and one of the main reasons I got Hulu in the first place was because they had South Park.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
my Hulu just my Hulu I add on HBO to my Hulu.
Right, and I can do that, but what I'm saying is
It's
like
like $10 more a month.
I feel like
You just add it on?
Yeah,
you
How
can
does
just
that
add
work?
Hulu to
you just
you
add
mean?
HBO to Hulu.
I
Like-
have no idea.
Like, you can just add it to your like just like a cable package.
Yeah,
you can
Hulu
add
has
HBO.
all the same
like,
add-ons.
this is
like
the thing.
Hulu Star Cinema or
what's
HBO Star
what's the
Cinemax.
thing?
I'm annoyed by South Park because I feel like they just keep money chasing. Like, they
Sure.
just keep putting
How
that
so?
shit behind a deeper paywall.
Why
What-
not?
What do you mean?
But
how?
because I don't want, like, why?
What
Why
Just
not?
leave it on a fucking.
But here's the thing: it's not South Park. It's Adult Swim. All of Adult Swim went to HBO Max. So
Right.
it's not Matt and Trey. Like, you
okay,
guys-
I'm not
that-
saying it's them.
like so
But
like
to me,
they-
at this point, South Park transcends Adult Swim.
No, it doesn't though, because they're
It
still
should.
under they're still under lock and key. Like, even back in the day, like, do you remember? Like, Kyle, you're not a South Park guy, so
No.
you won't remember this. But Gears,
not at all.
you being a South Park guy, especially when we were kids,
I wasn't a South Park guy when we were kids, but
Oh.
keep going.
the way to watch South Park when we were kids was fucking SouthParkStudios.com, and that shit was a pirate website for South Park.
No
Right.
shit.
But it was the gas. It had every episode in like the best quality we could have at
That's
the time.
awesome.
I remember
This
watching
was
that
probably
shit.
like 720.
It was like 480, dude. I remember
Ooh.
watching that shit on my Gen 1 iPod Touch.
That's rough.
Like, I got the fucking like jailbreak launcher to get the South Park Studios
That's
app
so
from
sick,
Cydia.
dude.
I just think it's bullshit that they keep putting that shit
No,
behind deeper and deeper
but
paywalls.
the
Like I just
crazy
don't want
shit
to fucking pay for HBO
The
because
crazy shit is that back in the day with South Park Studios, like Matt and Trey were like, "Fuck yeah, like we're about it, like pirate the fuck out of South Park.
Right.
We want everybody to watch it." And they were super vocal about it. And then Adult Swim was like, "I don't fucking think so."
Yeah, Adult
Shit,
Swim was
they-
like, yeah,
How-
no.
They took that motherfucker down like it
I
was
thought
nothing,
Comedy
like,
Central bought the rights to South Park.
whatever one it is.
Or yeah, Comedy Central. But see, not everything on Comedy Central is on
Yeah, excuse me, comedy. It's always been Comedy Central, not
Right,
Adult
but-
Swim. I said Adult Swim, but it's Comedy Central.
What I'm saying is I don't like okay,
I
that
thought-
whole, all
I
that
thought
shit
it
that
was
just happened with
Adult Swim.
Chappelle Show is at Comedy Central and it was on Netflix.
Now I'm tripping out.
It's Comedy Central.
Has it always been Comedy
I
Central?
believe so, yes. It definitely is Comedy Central. It always has been. And they used to play it on Adult Swim, like at night.
On
But Adult Swim was like a like they would just get, there was like anime on Adult
Yo,
Swim.
move
They
your
would get,
mic away from your fucking
dude,
mouth.
I don't know what you want me to say. I think
It's
it's our
loud.
monitors. I don't think it's.
It's not. You're loud as fuck.
Is anybody in the chat, can they confirm that I'm loud
is
as
there
fuck?
garbage over there?
Yeah.
Toss that, please.
Like if somebody could confirm I'm loud as fuck, we can amend it.
Look.
But I think because you're loud in my monitors too.
All I'm gonna say is that I just started watching Boondocks on.
I love
on
Boondocks, dude.
HBO.
Hell yeah.
I've never seen it. And
That's
I,
good shit.
I always heard it's fire. So
It is, yeah, absolutely.
I started watching that, and then I am really glad because I can finally watch Rick and Morty that I haven't got to see in forever.
That's on HBO now too, right?
I don't know. Is it? Like that'll piss me off too.
What's so funny in the chat? Why are you laughing at me? But,
Probably because you're bitch neck ears, bitch ass.
Wait, but what did you say is on HBO?
Rick and Morty's on HBO now too, right?
Oh yeah. Season 4 is on there, and like I'm sure everything soon to come will be on there, and I'm glad because I've been on a hiatus from Rick and Morty because I didn't have anything to watch it on, bro.
That's such garbage to me. Like
What?
it's just trash. Like it's just trash that I have to
Why?
fucking because okay. I don't want to pay for cable, and I've essentially
Does Comedy
avoided
Central
that.
own Adult Swim?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this
But-
point.
I pay for the live TV, right, on the internet. So it's like cable. That price goes up every 6 months
Yeah,
Wait,
it
but
does.
why don't you just have all the streaming services?
because I'm broke.
Yeah, but I'm
Like
saying
broke people don't
then-
buy shit that they don't
I'm
use.
saying then drop one and
But what would I drop? So I've got the Hulu, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus package.
okay.
So and I get part of that free
So
from
you,
Verizon.
so you get all those.
and then I have Netflix,
Okay.
and then that's it.
All right. So, but
So you just
don't-
gotta add HBO and Disney Plus and ESPN Plus and Cinemax and Stars and Showtime.
I have
to your Hulu.
ESPN.
No,
I have ESPN Plus and Disney Plus.
through your phone, you don't get through your phone, you don't get that shit like wrapped into your phone plan.
HBO.
Yeah. No. Disney Plus. and
Yes.
all that
Michael,
shit.
have your
Yes.
fucking mouth.
Yeah, that's my boy. What up?
Clip that. Can somebody clip that? Oh my goodness.
I love it.
Let's get
Dude,
a time mark for
It's so
23
funny
minutes.
too. It's so funny
No,
that
no,
you
no.
say that because the mic thing. Just to address the fucking thing, because every fucking time I come in here, these two motherfuckers are like the mic. You're so strange
No,
for having
no,
the mic
no.
so far from your
That's-
mouth. Why do you
that's
want it so far?
Donley.
Now we
yeah,
got
yeah.
it fixed. I was just reading the comments, reading what Kyle said.
Right. And so now I'm
Now
like,
we got it
I'm like
fixed.
2 fucking fistfuls away from my mouth, and now you guys are like, get the mic away from your fucking face.
Because it was so loud.
Hey,
I'm not
now
the
that
one who
we got
sets
it
the
fucking
levels.
fixed, it doesn't matter.
I'm not the one that sets the levels.
All right, look. Just
If I set my own levels, I'd be quieter in my own monitors.
look.
You are the one that sets your levels for your fucking monitors, bitch. You're just too lazy to stand up and walk over there.
No,
and do
that's
it.
the gain, and
No,
those are
that's
already
the monitor
down.
levels, you fucking moron.
Well, I'm down far as
Plugged in-
fuck.
No, you're not. The headphone amp. You got 2 dials in there, bud.
Cheers.
The gray headphone amp that your headphones are plugged into.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I think, remember,
You're
wanna hear
turned
something?
way up.
You want to hear something funny?
What?
He's been asking me to set our gain on this as the same.
Yeah,
That's on the red one.
Yeah.
I've been doing it on the gray one.
Yeah.
What's the red one on?
Because you're a fucking clown.
Just they're completely fucking different
Bro,
from
you
each
get
other.
up, you get up in the morning
It's
and
1 and 2 on the red one.
you get up in the morning and you set your fucking clown shoes next to the door and get your fucking makeup ready.
I don't.
Hey, you
my-
really are a Neanderthal.
Dude, I don't know. Whatever. It
look,
doesn't
You should
fucking
get your
matter.
brain analyzed.
Look,
It
this is my only question. All I wanted to know was if you get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus
Yeah.
wrapped in a bundle with your phone plan.
Yeah.
So you get all that technically free.
No.
Like that's all in your phone plan.
I get Disney Plus free.
Well, why not the other ones?
What do you mean?
So like in my
I just get Disney Plus free. That's what I get. I mean, why not? I mean, that's just what I get.
what provider do you
Verizon.
have? You have Verizon?
Yeah.
Do you have an unlimited plan or?
I have Verizon. I believe I also get Apple TV as well, but I don't use Apple TV.
Apple.
Which, by the way, there's something on Apple TV that looks good as fuck. I can't remember what it is.
Ooh,
though.
hey.
The show with the dude from The Office looks pretty
There's
good.
a lot of good stuff on.
Oh,
App-
Jack
on-
Ryan.
on
Wait, no,
Apple
that's on
TV
Amazon
Plus.
Prime.
So yeah, Jack Ryan is fire.
I have
got
Amazon.
Amazon
I have.
too,
I have
yeah.
Amazon too, obviously, but that's. I mean, that goes without saying because it's just bundled in with your Prime account.
So all I want to say is, if you do not have Apple TV, get Apple TV only to watch one show. If it's
Yeah, what
only
show?
one show you're gonna watch Defending Jacob with Chris.
I still got a free Apple TV for buying this cocksucker.
With
So maybe
Chris-
I should activate
Right.
it.
Evans, I believe, the dude that plays Captain
Oh,
America.
okay, yeah.
It's with him.
There's
and
a
then
couple of shows on there that look actually
the
pretty
kid
decent.
from It.
I haven't seen the new It's.
The main character. Oh, dude, they're so. The first one was really good. The second one was kind of.
I don't think I saw the second one.
The first one was amazing. The second one was lackluster.
Have you read the book?
No,
Oh.
not read the book, but I heard the books were really good. I heard the book was super fucked up.
Book's fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah, the book's a lot
I
different
heard
from
the
the
book
fucking.
is like really fucked up.
The book is super fucked up.
Wait.
Go ahead.
It's like children orgies in the book.
Have you
and shit,
guys
isn't
seen
it?
The Boys?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
have.
have.
The Boys.
I don't like
Actually,
that shit.
I haven't watched
Let's
the full second.
go, dude.
I haven't
The
watched the
Boys
full
is
second
amazing.
season. Okay, so this is actually we can talk about this since we're talking about TV and we're
Alright, what's
putting
up?
off the inevitable, us getting to the topics we.
Yeah, please
But-
put off the inevitable.
But
It's
since
rough this week.
since I moved in with Taylor, I
Yeah.
don't watch like any TV anymore.
Why not?
Okay, because
You don't do anything though.
no. So what I'm saying is
Why
The
don't
way-
you watch?
the way that I consumed TV the entire time that I was like bachelor, where I was like had my own place or whatever, even when I was at my parents, when I
Yeah,
was
except you weren't a bachelor. 'cause
right,
you're
but
still
you know what I
dating
mean. Like
Taylor.
that's
Yeah,
what it's
you've
called
been
is
dating
bachelor.
Taylor for 15 years now.
But it's like bachelor living, like
All
where
right,
you.
all right, all right.
So I would play video games or whatever on my TV or on my laptop, and then when I laid down to go to bed, I would watch TV,
Okay.
and then I would whether it was like 20 minutes or like 4 hours. You know what I mean? So all my
Yeah.
consumption was like I was in bed laying down, like, and then whenever I fell asleep, I fell asleep.
Right.
She can't sleep with the TV on.
I can't either. You're wild for that shit.
Yeah. So
Wait,
now I
really?
just don't watch any
Fuck
TV.
No,
She can't?
dude.
Nope.
So Jordan literally cannot go to sleep unless the TV's
Right.
on.
And so that's what I've told her is like, well, I'm like, I don't watch TV. Like, I just don't watch TV anymore. Really. Unless we're watching something together, then I'll,
I
like,
sleep
obviously
with
it's
an eye
different.
mask
But
on. Like I need
Yeah,
darkness.
that's
Fuck no.
wild to me. I could never sleep with anything on my face.
Yeah.
I could. Now I've been sleeping with it for so long. Like I could not even
How
imagine.
how long?
Years
Like how many?
since high
5?
school, dude.
Really?
Like
With
I
an-
used them
with an
on and
eye
off in high
mask?
school, but like I've been using one every night for at least 4 years now.
Dude. See, that's the one thing I really, really, really like about moving into the basement. Dude, it's so
Dark.
dark.
Yeah.
Oh my. And you guys have been in my basement. Like,
It's
haven't
dark.
you- yeah, it gets really dark.
yeah, but
down there.
I'm an ultra deep sleeper.
I've seen some fucked up things in that basement.
So like I
Let's
can
not talk about that right now.
I can like I could sleep with the lights on, with the TV on,
Yeah.
like deep sleep.
But you're
Like,
a caveman.
sleep
We've
the-
talked
I
about
just-
this.
Dude,
but like
that's like
I'm just saying
unhealthy though.
You could fall
I
asleep
guess.
right there, just
easily,
like that.
yeah.
It's unhealthy to sleep with like lights on.
No, I'm
and,
not
like,
saying I do
sound
it all the
on.
time, but I can easily do it and get a full deep night and not wake up to any of it.
You're insane.
Yeah,
But it makes perfect sense for who you are.
I guess. I
Which
mean,
is the
I guess
caveman.
I'm just fucking tired.
You're the missing link, bud.
Yo, who?
We do have the fucking. We didn't do the lights.
the lights. Oh yeah,
I
turn
did
that.
the lights.
No, turn that shit down
No, you
in
didn't.
here.
They're dim as fuck.
No, they're not.
I
They're
promise
dim?
they are.
No, I promise you they're not.
You want to see them full blast?
No, not
sure,
particularly.
And then turn them way down. At least it'll be like an illusion. All right, yeah, no. Turn them down.
Go like, no, come on, man. No, because we're.
I
gonna
like
look bad
that a
on-
lot,
We're gonna
honestly.
look bad on the camera.
Let's see how bad we look.
Shout out
looking.
to follow Gun Rips.
Hey, what up, brother? Yeah, so I want to give my boy Gun Rips a shout out. Jose, link your Twitch, bro. This is my boy Jose. We go way back.
Dude.
I brought him up when he was a Gears
What
player.
Gears?
He didn't know how to play. I taught him everything he knows. Don't let him tell you.
Yeah, we were
anything
literally
different.
pitch fucking black.
Shut up.
Now we're not.
I
Yo.
know you were. I was doing it on purpose, you
Donley.
fucking mongoloid.
Don
God
Can't say
damn
that.
it.
Donley. Hey, wait, you two.
What?
Have either of you guys played Apex?
Apex Legends?
Yes.
One
Yeah.
game.
Okay. What is
maybe
your
10.
opinion on Apex?
It was cool, but
Donley?
not my scene.
I played it one game. Like, it
Okay,
wasn't for me.
so this
I don't play
man
battle royale games.
I liked. That was my favorite one of the genre.
of the battle royales. Okay,
Yeah.
so this man Gunrips, he basically quit playing Gears. Like we all played Gears of War competitively. When Gears 5 dropped, it was so trash. He quit, and now he only plays Apex.
Is he good?
He honestly, I'm assuming so. He streams like live on Twitch like twice a week or some shit.
Shout out your Twitch in the chat.
Yeah,
put it in the chat, brother.
Yeah, throw your Twitch out there, Jose.
Yeah,
Get
for all
them,
7
get them
people
followers,
with 3 of us being 3 of them.
bro. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, thanks for coming in the chat, Jose.
Like I
Okay,
said,
let's
it's probably getting banned instantly.
let's
What are we moving on to here? What do
let's talk.
let's
fun
talk
stuff.
about this. Like I honestly, let's touch on this first. What you got on the screen here, Donley?
You want me to read it?
Okay.
Gears, can you read that?
Nope. Yeah. New Zealand nationwide lockdown to curb the spread of COVID-19 was highly effective. The effective reproductive number of its largest cluster decreased from 7 to 0.2 within the first week of lockdown. Only 90% of the virus introductions resulted in more than one additional case. Okay. Yeah, they killed it.
So
But is there anything in the article that like you want to talk about? Or go to the top comment
Is
first.
this one? Hold on. Is this one of your guys' friends, Yoshima Josh, joining in for the first time? You guys are hot.
yo, thanks, Josh.
We appreciate it, Josh.
Appreciate it,
Dude.
man.
That's got to be one of Gears' friends.
Yoshima Josh.
Probably.
Yoshima.
Gears only has hot friends.
You guys are hot. I don't know who that is. You guys are hot.
Yo,
You want to see this article? What are we
Like, was
talking
there
about
anything?
here?
Oh, it's actually a.
This is a big dick article here.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a. I mean, it's nature.
it's a real deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're talking about here.
Was it like, were you just?
I
We
didn't even
just-
read the title, honestly.
Where does boot? You posted this. Oh no, you
I
posted
did.
this.
I have a couple different
Okay.
ways I wanted to look at this.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
All right, so
Lead it.
just to outline it here. Oh, it's
Oh,
Parker.
it's Parker.
What up,
Oh.
dude?
What's up, dude?
Long time no
Josh,
see.
that's so funny.
Um,
Josh. Josh.
Yo, so the only reason I really pinned this, I wanted to look at it, is because, so like the main argument for so many people, I feel like in the U.S., like if you talk to like these, I mean, it depends. I feel like it's so 50-50. So many people are like, oh, we should shut everything down for COVID, like we
Mhm.
should have. And so many people are like, oh, fuck that. Like everyone should be working.
Mhm.
Like this shit is stupid. And realistically, if you look at this, we should have shut everything down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that like my question for you guys, like what I want to kind of facilitate the talk with here is like, how do you think the U.S. retrospectively should have went about handling COVID when you look at these numbers and you look at the way they handled it?
Well, let's
Like,
talk
more
about
than
something
the
else. real quick.
obvious things that we should have done.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course.
Let's talk. Donley, go to the one about the billionaires, just briefly, so people can see it.
This guy right here.
Yeah. You don't have to click it. Just look at the title.
Oh,
So-
yeah,
it's
this
all
can
cut off
wrap
on our-
into-
This is perfect
Yeah.
because
Right here.
56 new billionaires since the pandemic began, and that's not including the whole thing of like how much wealth was gained by already people that are billionaires, right?
New
So-
billionaires.
Yeah, these are just new billionaires,
But
right?
these are people that went from $999 million to $1 billion.
Well, we don't know that.
Oh.
It could have been somebody who had a multi-million-dollar company that went to $1 billion because of
That's
the pandemic.
crazy. 56 new
56 new
billionaires?
ones.
Sorry, I know you're blind gears. I'm trying to help
No,
our
that's
viewers
fine.
out here.
There's no chance.
I-
Wait, go to the big quote.
I can read that.
Oh, wait, too
Okay.
much. Too much.
Maybe one less.
No, that looks good.
There we go.
That's
The issue
decent.
is like if we had a dark mode where I
Here,
could read
do you-
it
do you need to
reverse,
borrow
I'd be
these really
fine.
quick, bro?
What?
You want to borrow these?
Let me see through those actually. Are these reading glasses or are these?
No.
See, I need reading glasses because it's astigmatism.
I think I
I
have
have
a
No, this
Star-
makes
I
it
have a
worse.
s-
I think.
That makes it worse?
Maybe not.
I have astigmatism.
This actually isn't bad. The I don't even know what that word is though.
I used to have
Bifurcated.
like a reader mode. I must have gotten rid of it.
The bifurcated economy that took shape in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic destroyed the life savings of. I see it's tough for me. I can't tell if it's. It is better though, I think, but it like sometimes
Divided into two branches or parts. So all the
Okay.
fucking haves and the
Bifurcated.
have-nots.
Okay.
All the rich motherfuckers and the
Have
rest
and
of
have
us.
nots. But there's more than have and
Wait,
have
go
nots.
to the big quote in the article.
That's a whole nother argument.
What's that say?
America's
659
659 billionaires hold roughly $4 trillion in wealth, roughly
Damn.
double what the 165 million poorest Americans are collectively worth.
Right. So
Weak.
4 trillion, 659 people, $4 trillion, 165 million people, less than $4 trillion.
Yeah.
So-
and we're all in that number.
So are we just?
I don't
are
think
we
we're in the
poor?
bottom 50%.
How poor are we?
I actually do not think we're in the 165 million poorest.
Sure.
I mean, I might be
How many people in the United States? Isn't this the
300,
rest of us?
375. That's the bottom 50%.
Oh,
Yo.
like you are.
Maybe. No, I think you have to make like under 30 grand.
I am. I'm on unemployment. I don't
Yeah,
make
but
anything.
like realistically, you're like you should just still be a dependent. Like you're not, but you should be
No.
to your parents.
Nah.
How not?
Yeah.
Because I'm an adult.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
but
dependent on
it
that.
doesn't matter if you're an adult or not.
Like you.
Dude, I know a guy. There's a customer. I'm not gonna name names, but there's a customer that comes into work. He's like 45. He has like 2 Polaris snowmobiles that are both worth probably like 10 G's each.
Mm-hmm.
You call the number that he provides on the phone on the paperwork. You hear, yeah. How can I help you? I'm like, oh, this is Kyle. I'm just calling. I got a sled here that's ready for pickup. Oh yeah, 1 second. Scott, it's the guy at the Polaris shop. You hear him like running. He lives at his parents' house. He's like 45. And when he comes in, he's the biggest dick ever, dude. Every single time he comes in. He always has all these special requests.
Shout out to fucking dickhead
Yeah,
customers.
shout out to this dickhead. I hope I know you're not watching, but if you were, stop being a fucking asshole to me every single time I see you, dude. For fuck.
Some guy said his name is Harold.
It's
Okay, so
I wish it was Harold, but it's not.
so
Hey, go ahead.
my point being, if we could go back in hindsight, right, in like 2020
Hey,
was.
Before we get too deep into this, can I tell a funny story that Kyle just reminded me of?
Sure.
So way back in the day,
Let's see it.
we were chilling with the boys.
Oh, I already know what you're gonna say.
And and Kyle decides to call Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I
And
called Pizza Hut.
And he says, "Hey, Pizza Hut, this is Kyle." And
I didn't even say my name, dude. I didn't say anything.
whatever the fuck you said, I'm gonna come in there and fucking kill all you motherfuckers. You start going off on this poor Pizza Hut guy, and then you hung up on him.
Yeah.
And then he calls back because you didn't block the fucking
No,
number.
well, no, and see that's the thing is I called off like I think it was like Tony Mac's phone. I
Jesus
called
Christ,
off
yeah.
like his cell phone.
It's somebody's.
Yeah, but the guy calls back, and he's like, "Hey, like I'm gonna get the authorities involved. Like that you can't be making those calls." And I get on the phone. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm really sorry. I walked into my son making a prank phone call, and I have
I
no
heard him making a bunch of
idea."
noise and shit, yeah.
No idea why he would do something like that. Like I'm so sorry. Like please, I'll tell him to never do this again.
Unreal. Tony Mac is in the chat. As he said, it was my phone. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
dude, it was your
What
phone,
the
bro.
fuck,
Damn, that's
dude?
wild.
What up, Tony
What's
Mac?
up?
It was my phone.
Unreal.
It
Holy
was, dude. I was
shit.
like, that's what I'm saying. I remember
So
we were
crazy.
at the barn. It was your phone.
Unreal.
But yeah, dude. And the guy, I mean, he seemed
And
like he bought it.
I feel like, if I remember correctly, he was like, "You're lucky I don't call the authorities." And Kyle,
Yeah.
you were like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna beat my son's fucking
Yeah.
ass."
It's like he'll never do that again. I swear.
Oh, that was good.
That's
shit.
like
That was like classic shit.
Tom Segura tells his story on one of the podcasts where I think it was somebody called him at work.
Tony
It
Mac.
was like,
in the
I'm
chat.
gonna-
What's up, dude?
He's like, he said something about his mother. Like he said like, your mother's a fucking idiot. I just talked to her on the phone or
Who
something.
is this?
It was a comedian, Tom
That's
Segura.
great.
And he said like he was on the phone. He goes, hey, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. He's like, I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you until you're dead. Like to
so
this guy on the
fucked up.
phone.
That's
And
so-
the guy on his company phone, and so the guy like got scared and like called the
I'd probably
cops
get
or whatever.
scared too, dude.
And the cops like came and they were like, the work approached him and they were like, hey, did you like make a phone call saying? And he was just like, no. Just lied.
Never did. Never happened.
And I don't remember what came of it, but I just remember him being like, I used like company property to like threaten assault and murder on.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yo, so really quick, while we're just going on this tangent here, I just want to tell this quick story and then I'm done. So I found out, and full disclosure, like, no one needs to know my place of business where I work right now, but I guess this happened like a couple years before I started. So I work at a service counter. I'm a service writer, and it's crazy. So I guess there was a guy who worked at my shop, and he would literally... Dude, I can't believe this shit. So
You're not gonna get yourself fired, are you?
No, fuck
Okay,
no.
all right.
He would. I mean, I hope not.
Hey, if he does, our Patreon should be up in like 2 weeks.
No, I did not say where I work. I said I work at a Polaris shop. I'm not naming the name of my employer. So there was a guy. He worked at the service counter doing like what I do, writing service tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly he got fired because he got caught taking merchandise, and at the end of the day he would just like grab a couple backpack blowers, a couple chainsaws, throw it in his truck, right, and leave.
Okay.
And the only reason he got caught, the workplace didn't even catch him, the police did, because they were tracking his online account. Dude, he was going on the work computer and selling all the shit on eBay right there at the counter.
Awesome.
At the counter, he set up an eBay account and would just sell all the merch straight off the shelf. And whatever he would sell, he would just throw it in his truck and leave at the end of the day.
Awesome.
Right at the counter.
How did they not catch that?
Dude,
Like, what the
they
fuck?
weren't even looking. Like,
How?
I don't
Like, how many
know.
leaf blowers can they have?
A
Wouldn't
lot.
they be like,
They
oh,
have
we're
a
missing
lot.
like 8 leaf blowers, and they'd be
Yeah.
like, you think they'd be like, how the fuck are we missing 8 leaf blowers?
Dude.
They got his ass.
They
They said the cops got him.
Yeah, the cops did. Like not even
The cops
like,
got him for selling the
my
shit
job.
online.
Yeah,
Oh,
like because
jeez.
the cops were like, whoa, like this is like a weird, like it was some like, you know, fucking like trap on eBay or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And they
That's the
popped
best
his
shit I've
ass
ever
on
heard.
there.
My company's had something like that kind of similarly, where our location in Champaign,
Yeah.
I guess they've just had like one or see this is the thing. A lot of the times it's actually a group of people, right? So there's like 3 or 4 of them that are facilitating it
Yeah.
What were
Right.
they
and like
doing?
facilitating.
Facilitated.
But they like can't catch, like they've been running sting operations to try and catch these fucking people, and they like can't do it.
Awesome.
They think that there's like delivery drivers from other companies involved. And,
Are you
like,
getting in on it?
No, it has nothing to do
Dude,
with me.
that's
I've
so
just heard the
messed up.
rumors of
Blink-
it. But yeah,
Blink once if you're not getting in on it.
no, I'm not, because it's not my location. I'm saying like
Blink
the-
3 times.
like new management has come in and been like, I'm gonna install cameras. I'm gonna catch what's going on, and they just can't.
Hey, so what do you think about thieves?
What do they think about them?
Yeah, like do you think no,
Sea
no.
of Thieves, the game.
What do you think about thieves versus scalpers? Like, do you think there's any difference between an actual thief and a scalper? Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
I mean, yeah.
like, I feel
Scalping
like
is
it's very, very close relation between.
yeah, but you
straight
pay
up-
for a good and
a
then
straight
you
up
resell
fucking
it,
thief
whereas
and a
somebody just
scalper.
steals it and
So
then
like a
resells it.
scalper, like the only difference is that the scalper like robs people that know that they're being robbed. It's like, hey, can I rob
That's
you?
actually
And
true.
they're like, yes,
You're
yes,
like,
you can.
Police robbery,
Fuck.
like it's a reverse robbery. You're like,
Yeah.
take my fucking money.
Yeah.
No, so
Super
the only
funny.
reason I asked is because, like, obviously you
'Cause you
guys
just
know
got-
what I just bought.
You just
but
got thieved,
no, stop,
or I mean scalped.
stop. No, so
Are you
I
guys
watched.
subbed to r/scam the scalpers? Sorry.
Scam the scalper. That's
I
awesome.
have not subbed to it, but I see the posts like all the
There's a s-
time.
It's
I
a
didn't-
good one.
There's a sub for that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
sick. No, so I want to tell my little story here because people might get a kick out of this. So I'm currently building a PC, and I'm just gonna put this out there: do not buy PC parts on Amazon. do not do it. For all that's good and holy, like, just don't do it. Save yourself a headache just in case. Let me shout out Micro Center. Fucking sponsor me, because like I love your store in Westmont. It's badass. You have all the parts there I could ever imagine.
That place is cool. I've never been inside, but
besides, they don't have GPUs right now. But I mean, nowhere has
No one
GPUs right
does.
now. So like, it's whatever. But their store is really cool. Side note, main story. I bought a processor for my PC off Amazon. Ryzen 9 3900X. I was super excited. It took like a week to come in. It was supposed to come in Sunday. So I opened the box. I'm like, all right, yeah, for sure. Like, this looks legit. There was still like the tape on the side that's like, if this is broken, like, you're fucked basically. So I open it up. There's no processor in the box. There was just the fan. So like, it comes with a fan and the actual chip. Dude, just the fan. And I about had a heart attack.
Dude, somebody ordered that shit, returned it to Kohl's with the fan in the box because the processor is no lighter. Like, it wouldn't even... Like,
you wouldn't know.
Their scale wouldn't know, yeah.
No. Yeah. So, like,
that's so amazing.
I'm heated. And I'm like, wait a minute. There's no processor in here.
And then what if Amazon's like, no, like, you fucked me?
Dude, that's what I'm scared about, dude. Like, because I filed my return and everything. I said, there's missing parts. And I'm worried that Amazon's going to be like, you took the processor.
You took the processor out.
Did you?
No, dude, why? What? I just went and bought another one.
Hey,
yeah.
Wink once if you did.
I should have.
But no, long story short, I got robbed on Amazon, but I thought it was funny because I remember watching a video.
That's so funny. Fuck.
Awesome.
I remember watching a video like a month ago, and it was from the UK. And it showed a woman who got a notification that her Amazon delivery was there. And she ordered a PS5 for her son for Christmas. Mm-hmm. This was like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Okay.
And you literally see the Amazon driver hop out. He has a PS5 under his arm. He runs like halfway to the doorstep, scans the PS5, and then just turns around, puts it back in the truck, and drives away.
Yeah.
And the mom catches the whole thing on
I like the
videotape.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, dude. No, like she was upstairs videotaping with her phone out the window.
Awesome.
Like, because she was like, oh, I'm so excited. Like, in the beginning of the video, she's like, oh, like, Tommy's PS5's coming.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
There's a delivery driver. And then she's like, oh, what?
Yeah.
No. And like,
So
I would have
good.
been running out the street like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. So, basically... Amazon is fucked up, and I'm honestly pissed like the state Amazon is in right now because, dude, like Amazon is getting like eBay. Like, you can just post shit for whatever price.
Yeah.
And before Amazon was all
like that.
MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
It was only like what the actual price was from the manufacturer.
Not the case these days.
No, now you can get 3060 Ti's for $850.
You know
Which
what's
is
funny though?
That's weird to me.
Like Amazon's like eBay now, and now Etsy is like how eBay used to be. Because Etsy's pretty gas.
How's that?
But like,
I know Etsy. Has
why
a lot
would
of cool
Amazon
stuff.
do that?
Because
But how? Because they're not facilitating any money from that.
No,
Sure they
because
How?
because they still get a cut.
yeah.
And they're doing that because you don't have to have any type of actual credentials to become a seller on Amazon.
Right, I know
Like,
that.
I think before they used
You
to be
needed
a
to be-
lot more
yes.
strict on who could sell stuff on Amazon.
And then they were
So-
like, wait, we can do no work for more money? Sure.
Right. So they were just like, oh, let's just open it up to anyone. So
It's just
now you got
strange because
scumbags
Amazon
that
doesn't
are
make any money
upselling.
off the retail anyways. As far as their like total profit goes, we talked about this,
What do you
didn't we?
mean?
Like all of Amazon's actual like profitability is from their cloud service SaaS like software.
Yeah, but like they'll take anything they can get.
Right, but
I
it just like
guess.
you'd think that they would like we have a working business model, let's just like keep it going.
No, it's just like
But I guess not.
money.
I mean, I guess when you really think about it, yeah, I don't know.
Etsy is underrated.
Okay,
Is
so
it?
yeah,
It's big time underrated.
I've bet on there like once or twice. I think I got like some Apple Watch bands off Etsy before because there were some fire ones.
Etsy is gas. Like honestly, nowadays, like if I need something that's not like I need this brand of this thing, I look on Etsy first to see if either if somebody made one that's cool
That's decent.
or like who knows like
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to what we were talking about though.
All right,
Yeah.
so
I was saying-
we're on this COVID and this billionaire talk.
So we see-
with
I mean, this is
what's
the
been
thing.
going on.
Right here. 4 trillion in wealth to the top 659 richest motherfuckers in the country. And
Kanye's a new
Wait,
billionaire.
read
Yeah,
read that first. Read that little section there. This
one?
roundup. Start. Yeah, read that.
This round of the let me start over. This
Want me
round
to
of
read
the
that for you, bud?
stratospherically rich includes familiar names like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates. And emergent billionaires include Kanye West and Tyler Perry.
See, but this is my thing, and I think this is why I hate the news sometimes, because it's like the news, like this news outlet. What is this? NBC.
Yeah, NBC.
They make it seem like because it's during the pandemic, like they took advantage. Like the headline makes it seem like they took advantage of the pandemic. But in my mind, those names that you just read, like they would have been billionaires regardless of whether or not the pandemic was going on.
The next exception there are notable exceptions. Like
no, but
this was supposed to say familiar. It says familiar names. They're supposed to be people that were already rich.
I know, but I'm saying that
you didn't read the rest of the article. You're arguing the article without reading the rest of it.
No. But I'm arguing that like having these names in the article contradicts like the title of the article already. That's what I'm trying to say.
That was just like a buzzword opening paragraph to talk about the actual people that made money besides the people that were
right there. The key
money.
driver of billionaire wealth concentration was the unprecedented monetary policy response to stabilize financial markets in the early days of the pandemic. So that's literally what the article is saying, is what you're saying.
Federal Reserve intervened with the promise of low rates and open-ended liquidity.
Yes. That gave market participants the assurance that the market volatility would be met with an enormous amount of force, and liquidity can be the salve for most economic wounds.
So I heard that more Ford F-150s were sold during the pandemic than like ever.
Okay.
And it's crazy because it's like you would think that during the pandemic people would have less money and be more frugal with the money.
Well, we talked about this last week in
but
comparison to
F-150s,
08, remember?
The most of F-150s are sold are business F-150s.
Right,
so
that
if
too.
businesses are making more money than they ever have in the pandemic, they're
so
going to
they're
buy more
spending
F-150s.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the thing, like we talked about that a lot.
Also, that helps is
with-
businesses.
When we talked about last week how I said like people need to stop saying that 2021 can't be worse, and how we said like this the worst year of the 21st century?
Saying that.
Right, and what I'm saying is like 20 or when we talked about 08, how like it felt like everybody was affected, right? Because like everybody's houses kind of like took a dive in value or
everyone's
whatever.
house wasn't worth shit anymore.
Right. So that's why 2020 was, I think, uniquely bad for some, and like this is why beneficial for others, because people were able to. Not everybody was affected, financially, right? So, but what I was saying is like, what we should have done, if we can look back in hindsight and talk about
hindsight 2020.
Yeah, hindsight of 2020 is, like we go back and we do a true like authentic lockdown like New Zealand did.
We should have,
and we redistribute wealth over the course of however long it took. I mean, even if it was 6 months of wealth redistribution so that people could fucking stay at home and not have to worry about going to work if they weren't absolute. I'm talking absolute essential, right?
Dude,
like my company, no, neither is mine, but we're declared essential by the fucking state. Same. I mean, dude, some of the shit that got declared essential, even at the early onset of the pandemic, like car washes, essential business.
How is a car wash essential?
That's what I'm saying. So
I need to get the
you go if they were to
car. Oh my god!
If we were to take a more strict approach, we would have been through this thing a lot faster, but we didn't because we suck, and now we're at over 350,000 dead.
Yeah.
From what I understand, if I'm not mistaken, the number now is that 1 in 1,000 Americans have died from COVID.
Look up the number, Donnelly. Can you look it up? Look up the actual number.
It's 1 in 1,000. I know it's over 1 in 1,000 people have died from COVID, and like 1 in 25 people have it or have had it.
Oh, I searched Google Photos or Google Finance.
That's okay. That's not bad.
What's it say?
Okay, it's okay.
352.
52,000.
Yeah, so about 1 in 1,000 people.
28 million or 20 million cases.
Yeah. So.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's a lot.
And LA LA right now, a person dies of COVID every 10 minutes or something like that.
In LA.
In LA County, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Gears?
Are you offering me one?
Absolutely.
All right, fuck it.
Drink some brew. Down there. You want a Bud Light?
No, thank you.
Come in here and get
I
a
really
Bud
don't
Light.
drink Bud Light anymore, but since you gave it to me for free, I guess what can you do?
Just drink the Bud Lights, man. Cheers to the chat.
So,
Thanks
yeah.
for everyone who's rocking with us right
Thanks
now.
for everybody that's listening. We topped up. I think we touched like 14 people, and now we're at 11. But anyways, I think what I'm trying to say is like now that there are, I think if this were to happen again, let's say in like 25 years or 50, right? Because this is supposed to be something that happens every 100 years, but because of climate change and the global,
pandemic?
yeah.
Really?
I mean that's about the rate.
Every
I think
100
it's about 100 years. It's like once in every 100 or so years.
There was a pandemic in 1918, right?
Yeah. Well, this is no like
What was the last bad pandemic?
well, technically H1N1 was a pandemic, wasn't it?
No.
Technically, I think by the
I think it
numbers
was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
swine flu, motherfucker.
Look at check that, but I think swine flu technically was a pandemic, and I think it technically was worse as far as cases. There was actually more H1N1 cases than there were COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah. How many cases were there?
491,000 confirmed cases. Psh.
Oh no,
We're at 20 million in just the
Never
U.S. Ain't shit.
not even close. But no, what I'm
Suspected cases 700 million. To
Oh, okay.
4 billion.
Holy shit! Wait, and what is COVID? Right
yeah,
now?
that was the number I was looking at. COVID in the U.S. alone though is at 300 or 20 million, right?
Yeah.
So
and that was nation or
that's the
worldwide.
whole. Yeah, that's worldwide.
Worldwide, there's like fucking 80 million.
But
COVID.
swine flu wasn't that deadly, right?
But
No.
what?
So
It wasn't.
no, it was very very viral, but it wasn't super deadly. So a lot of
284,000 deaths total.
total in the world. So we're across. We got more than that in the country, you know.
Oh shit!
But what I'm saying is, if something this, of this caliber is supposed to happen every 100 years, now it's probably going to start to happen like every 20 because of climate change and
Every 20, dude.
20 to 20. I would assume we'll have another one of these by 2050.
We're
If I had to
fucked.
guess.
How are we gonna survive
still
till
here.
like 70?
We're not.
I mean, we have to just do things that make it so this doesn't happen. But like next time we have one, now we have like actual modern day case studies, regardless of when it happens, right? We can look at New Zealand, we can look at Vietnam, Taiwan, these companies that like did things the right
Countries?
way. What?
Countries? These
Yeah.
countries?
What did I say?
Companies?
Oh, these countries, yeah.
these
countries.
these businesses?
These companies, yeah.
I
These
mean,
countries that
Same
did
thing.
things,
Yeah.
yeah, right. These countries that did things the right way, we can follow in the footsteps of like procedural steps taken so that it isn't this bad again. But we really, really shouldn't be where we're at. Like,
well, no,
but we are
of course,
because
because people do dumb things. Like, see, the thing is, like, I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand all the people that are like, I'm so fucking tired of COVID. Fuck this shit. I'm over it. But like you said, if we would have just done what New Zealand did in the beginning, we would have been good.
Yeah.
But we're not, because nobody. See, the thing is, it kind of went like in waves. I feel like at first everyone was like freaking out, taking it super seriously because they're like, oh well, we don't know what it is, we don't know what it could be.
But that everyone word was never everyone, and the people that were like wishy-washy about it are now major cunts about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that was what I was gonna say.
well,
is
it
that,
goes
like,
without saying, it's 100% it's not arguable at this point that the reason that it got so bad is because it got politicized by
well,
one
that
person.
didn't help. It didn't.
No, it didn't. It's
help
not that it didn't help.
was-
It was the only reason that it got as bad as it did. If our leadership told his base to sit the fuck at home and wait this thing out, they would have done so because they do whatever the fuck he says.
right.
yeah.
So like
That bumbling fucking moron
Right.
was like, oh, the China virus. Blah, 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 blah,
yeah,
blah.
and even though he
And then all the fucking morons that follow him were like,
Yeah. so that's basically it. He nailed it. I mean, more or less.
Just chill.
So if he would have taken a more refined approach, which I mean he's never been refined in his life, so why would he start now? But like
Hey,
if he would have been like, oh shit, I can't fuck this one up
let's
because
roll
people
with
will
this,
die.
though. Meyer just said, and yeah, Trump would have won the election, which is probably
That's
right.
the craziest thing.
That's
Yeah.
what's fucked. If he would have done it right, he would have won the election.
probably.
He would have won if he would have handled this appropriately by like a landslide.
But he didn't.
No, he fucked it all up.
But like, what?
He made it worse
What?
by far.
What's the worst trade-off then?
Trump didn't really like fuck things up until 2019.
This is true.
Like because of all the fucking bullshit procedural red tape, he really didn't do a whole lot of bad in the first 3 years because he didn't really do anything. Right. He spent most of the time and you know what though, honestly, when it comes to the U.S. president, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but
Like,
the issue is
less is
that
more most
the rest
of the
those
time.
cocksuckers that were in charge.
Right. Yeah, they suck too.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, if in normal time, like, especially because we were in such an economic uptrend, is like, if the president just, like, does nothing, right, very laissez-faire or whatever, for, like, I'm cool with that, do that. But, like, when shit does hit the fan, that's when it's, like, time to step up to the plate. And Trump, like, did very little and attempted to do things that I don't agree with for the most of the time when he was doing very little.
And he shit
But-
the bed when he tried to do the things that he was doing.
Yeah.
He was not only doing the wrong thing, but also he failed at everything that he attempted.
Hey,
So-
what's that big spike on this chart?
This one right here,
The big,
Yeah.
the outlier.
June
Just the month of June.
25th.
Interesting.
Wonder
what
why.
that was.
Yeah.
It's very strange, isn't it?
Is that just the U.S.?
Yeah, this is just the U.S.
Who knows, dude?
I mean, it must have been a data dump, right? Which you think maybe
Hey, did
that's
you
Stimulus?
guys get your $600?
I don't know. I didn't check.
I got mine.
I didn't check today. I
I
probably
didn't get
did
mine
today.
yet, and I need it, dude. This PC is draining me, dog.
I got
You're
it.
fucked, cat.
I need it. Why? I built a fucking powerhouse, dog. You know what I did, dude?
Let me see if I got mine. I don't think I did.
Dude, I'm joining the gang. Hey, ZZ Top
I didn't get mine either.
71234 said, "How y'all doing?
How
What's
y'all
up?
doing?
How y'all doing, Gears? You doing decent?
Talk about the Trump bucks.
That's what we're
You-
talking
Double
about.
Zeta K.
You doing okay, Donley?
Don't
Yeah, I'm
think you're
good.
reading these comments. I'm facilitating.
I know.
this
Yeah.
conversation
Sorry,
here.
Kyle's supposed to, or Donnelly's facilitating the comments.
That's
It's the
fine.
thing.
I'm just saying.
I got
Um,
the Trump books going. I was gonna.
I
say
didn't get
hi to
mine
my
yet.
boy ZZ Top here eventually. Meyer can suck a dick. You
I
know.
didn't even see the ZZ Top comment. No, but I didn't get mine yet. But I mean, I'm not in a huge rush for it, so whatever. When it comes,
What if you don't get it, Gears?
I need it.
I'll figure it out how to get it at some point.
But like, do you make too much money to get it?
No,
Are you
No,
sure?
I don't need
sure
it.
as fuck
Dude,
hope
You're
not.
Mr. Moneybags.
You
now.
got the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if you got the first one, you automatically will get the second one.
Okay.
And
it'll come
I got,
eventually.
I got the first one. I'm just waiting out the second one, but I need it to put towards this PC.
Hell yeah.
But so yeah, to answer your question, I think that's kind of sums up that topic.
I'm over
Unless
this
you-
COVID
yeah,
talk.
alright.
What's next?
Trump.
I want to talk about
The Trump tapes.
Okay, so we're not gonna play it. Donnelly is opposed to playing it. For the viewers.
We can play it.
Okay.
I'll find that same.
Let's do this. If you're in chat and you haven't heard this and you want to comment that you want to listen to it, but we listened to it before. We listened to like the highlight tape, I guess is what you'd call it.
The hot
before,
takes.
yeah, the hot takes before we went live because we weren't gonna play it. But I'm curious what your opinion is after. Like, what's your initial opinion? And then if we get people that are like, play it, we'll play it. So what do you think? Because we've had time to process it because
Yeah.
we listened to it. You just listened to it, so you're very fresh. So I'm curious
Right.
what your opinion is.
I mean, it's not a good look for Trump.
Oh, tape
Like,
that's
for
Taylor.
sure.
Duh. I was like,
Yeah.
I just got that now.
Oh, Tay got hers today. Nice.
Damn.
It took me this long to get that username.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a good look for Trump at all.
No, it isn't.
I mean,
But like, what? Okay, what do you think should happen because of this?
Impeach. He should be impeached again.
Nothing. I feel like
Yeah.
there's no point.
What are
Like,
they?
dude,
What? Yeah. What are
there's
they? They
what?
can't even
There's
do it.
2 weeks
they-
until
No,
he's out of office.
So from
like,
what I understand, like they could impeach him, and the trial will go on until he's done after office, and it'll just bar him from running for office or participating in U.S. politics of any sort.
I don't know if that's how impeachment works. As far as it would probably bar him from running for president again.
Yeah.
Since
From what
he's technically has another term if he were to try to run again.
I could be wrong, but from what I read, if he's impeached, he's done. It's like no more U.S. politics.
I don't
Yeah.
think he'll run again. Honestly, I think,
he will.
dude, I don't
He's
think
too
he will,
old, I think.
because he's too old. Yeah, dude, that's like
He's gonna
that's,
have Don Jr. run or one of the other.
Right.
No.
I think
freakies.
that's the big
no,
concern.
he's not.
Yeah,
Is that his son is
No,
going to
he's
try to
not.
run, and
There's
he's
no
going to
way
be.
in hell.
People will think that they're just voting for him because his son is kind of a fucking idiot too. Kind of. I mean,
Should
he's a
have his
fucking idiot too. But
the young kid.
no,
no.
his Trump Jr.
Meyer says Ivanka. That's a possibility too.
We
Yeah,
should
she could
have,
run, too.
He should just have that young kid. Fucking
Barron.
Barron.
He's like 18, or I don't even think he's 18. He's like 15.
Barron, run for
He-
that shit, buddy.
Barron is my favorite Trump because he's the only Trump that I've ever seen with looks of disdain towards.
I don't
his
think he
father.
likes his dad,
Like,
yeah. But I mean,
Jar-
what teenager does?
Jared
you know?
Kushner, should he run?
God. Oh. Jared, I think actually deep down, Jared is the worst of them.
Yo, look, I want Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Joe Rogan to run for office.
We need to
I
stop
hate Joe
having
Rogan.
people run.
Dude, stop. Why?
We need to stop
it's
having
funny,
people
actually.
run.
No, you
I saw a
don't.
bunch of anti-Joe Rogan shit all week on Reddit, and I thought about bringing it in to talk about this.
Why didn't
We
you?
should have.
Why?
Why anti Joe Rogan?
Because he's a scam artist.
No, he's
Scam
not,
artist.
dude.
Oh, I know what you're talking about with the Spotify shit.
Look, the only thing that Joe Rogan is guilty of is being a sellout, and honestly, I don't fucking blame him.
I
Dude,
saw it too.
Whatever. Yeah, like, dude, fucking Spotify,
100
they
million?
offered him so much money. Like, whatever.
No, not
He-
all throughout the years. He's advertised so many different things that he just goes silent out eventually when they figure out they don't do anything. Or
well,
it's
no,
bullshit.
but it's
But
not
he
even.
don't-
A
I don't
thing.
even-
It's just
that's just-
sponsors.
But you don't even hear his advertisements on the YouTube videos, which is interesting.
Yeah, no, he cuts them out.
He cuts them out of the
it's
YouTube
only
videos.
on
Apple Music, I think,
Podcasts
yeah.
and now Spotify. It's the beginning, like first 10 minutes.
And like, if you don't skip through that shit,
It's
your
not
own
just the
fucking fault.
advertisement. It's the stuff that he talks about during the podcast. He used to be like, "Oh, Alpha Brain, Alpha Brain, Alpha
That's
Brain,
his
Alpha Brain."
brand.
Yeah, but that shit was poison. It literally made people sick, and then it
Did
went
it
off
really?
Yes, it made people sick, and then it went off the market because it was a supplement that had no testing.
well, maybe
Right, but that's every supplement.
maybe
All supplements do
But
that.
it did nothing. It made people sick, and then he never talked about it, never apologized, never was like, "Hey, I told all you motherfuckers to take this. You shouldn't have been taking it. Sorry." He just stopped talking about it, and it just disappeared one day.
well, maybe you didn't know.
He did.
No,
know.
he does because it's his company. But I mean,
It was
but
his
this
shit.
is the thing.
It was
Supplements
his
are not
company?
FDA approved.
Yeah,
I'm not defending
that-
him, but I'm
that
saying like
and the expensive coffee that he has, it's a total fucking scam.
What is that? Like,
Bulletproof coffee. That shit's a scam.
wait, I don't think that's his brand though.
He endorses the piss out of it.
He probably likes the coffee.
dude, he endorses a lot of shit. All I'm saying.
What's wrong with liking expensive coffee? It's
Because,
coffee.
No, but no. Because he was drinking bulletproof coffee for a while and was like, "Oh, every other coffee is bullshit because it doesn't have such and such ingredients in it. Bulletproof coffee is the only coffee that has this and this and this ingredient added into it." And realistically, it didn't have any of those things at all added into it. And it was just bullshit.
Okay.
And then he just stopped talking about it again. Like,
So if that was a paid endorsement, then
but he would just there's a difference between like a YouTuber like talking about NordVPN at the beginning of their fucking video or Raid Shadow Legends,
which he does.
Why? Why is it any different?
because at the beginning of the obvious advertisements, these people are making obvious ads that they're getting paid for. When he plugs his coffee or his supplements or his nutrients constantly throughout the show, all the people that are fucking morons can't differentiate the difference between the actual advertisements and the brainwashing advertisements that he's just filtering in.
But who cares? That's not his fault. What if every time he plugs that shit, it's like, yeah, we'll give you 100K. Like, fucking whatever, dude. Like,
That's scumbag shit.
Okay,
mean,
I agree with you to an extent, Don. But what I'm
I
saying
agree
is,
with an extent, but I disagree to an extent as well.
I think you think he knew or thought that those products were bullshit.
No, he probably didn't. But
Right.
But that's what I mean.
But the issue is, I would fuck with him more if he apologized. If he
Well,
was like,
but
"Hey, I was
he
wrong.
has-
Like these products were bullshit. I was wrong."
But I don't-
Nowadays, Joe Rogan used to be cool. I used to fuck with him before he developed this ego. Like nowadays, he's just this like talking head of an egotistical monster that thinks he's like know-it-all, knows everything, end-all, be-all.
He's very much not like that though in the
I don't-
podcast.
I
Is
don't
what's
think he
weird.
is,
If
yeah.
you were actually to listen to the
He's
episodes, he's
so
not like that.
But you
He's
don't
very much
listen.
the opposite
I feel
of
like
that.
you can't. You don't have a leg to stand on opinion wise to
'Cause you
say
don't-
that
I
because
see
you
an-
don't listen to him.
I see enough snippets
but
and
but that
clips.
doesn't matter though.
Yes,
if
it
you, No, it
does.
doesn't. If
I-
you anyone can
link-
pick out the worst snippets or the worst clips. Anyone can spin news to make someone look bad. If you were to watch a 3-hour, 4-hour podcast once or twice a week of Joe Rogan and then sit there and say like, "Oh, he's the worst person ever," I'd say, "Okay, your opinion is valid."
Joe is
Like,
so full of shit when he talks about COVID. He should stop talking altogether. I looked up the numbers. 100 Americans die for every Japanese. Oh, he was probably talking shit about America versus Japanese. Joe spreads disinformation.
But see, that snippet right there means nothing because you don't know what context they pulled that out of.
Oh man.
What a ridiculous clip.
What a juicy, juicy clip.
You know,
I don't go to colleges anymore. Like, people are so sensitive nowadays. God forbid I...
Jesus.
See, like, what was the point of that, though?
Making fun of him.
Yeah, but, like, you know how many comedians say that? More than just Joe Rogan. Like,
I'm just saying, like.
I just think I
feel
don't.
like you've drank the Kool-Aid.
I didn't drink the
just
Kool-Aid because
I'm being unbiased, and I feel like you're just being biased against him because all you do is watch the news that's against him. It's just like politics. It's just like watching one side or the other, and then
Even
just
his
saying.
subreddit doesn't even like him anymore.
well, that's everybody's subreddit. H3 subreddit is the same way. Like, they all get hate. I mean, I remember H3 gets hate in the exact same caliber where people say, like, you're going to get this because that's how the internet works. But, like, I don't think Joe's a bad guy. I think you listen to his podcast, he's very, very self-deprecating. And he comes like, I don't know why people fucking agree with me. I'm an idiot.
He says all the time.
all the
he's
time.
like, if you listen to me on so and so, then you're taking the wrong advice. Like, I'm just a guy who knows
Right.
nothing. Like,
He says he listens to. Okay, he says he brings people on that he thinks are like intelligent minds or whatever because he's like, I'm a dummy. I want people to hear it from the source.
He says all that. He says that all the time.
And then, but what oftentimes happens is people come on and tell him stuff, and then he retains that information, and then he reciprocates that information
Right.
at another
Search
episode.
just
he
this
basically
subreddit.
brings people on to learn.
I've been wondering that. I've had trouble doing that as too. Maybe mine was on the app though.
What?
Like searching within a subreddit.
Oh, it works
uniquely.
fine on the app.
I think Joe's content is very good, but I also don't listen to people's advertisements or their endorsements unless I'm like uniquely interested in the product, right? Like MeUndies is a good example. Like MeUndies is something that I knew about, and then people started endorsing, and I was like, I need new underwear. Boom, tried them, and I also tried a pair, and then I decided I like these.
I like
them.
PSD.
I don't know what that is.
It's just like similar.
Underwear brand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, his
like-
post got deleted. that I
Like
saw.
Jimmy Butler
damn.
has shit on there, and
Oh.
like different NFL and fucking MLB stars and shit.
But regardless, I mean that's fine. I don't even remember what the fuck we were talking about, but
fuck it.
that's kind of how it goes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit happens. What? Hey, can we talk?
Oh,
about
we were
our-
talking about the. I mean, we were talking
we
about
were
the
talking
call,
about
but
the Trump tapes.
because you said you wanted The Rock and Joe Rogan to run for president. And I was
Yeah.
saying we should probably just like stop having. This should be like the famous person running for office, like vacuum. Like we
Yeah,
had one, it blew, and like now we should just assume that if we have another one, it'll also blow.
Well, like I agree, but I disagree.
Like, why do we want famous people who have absolutely no intention of politics or no like grasp of the real world to be in charge?
Well, I don't necessarily, but I think that politicians should change.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't think that we should have
think we
famous
should have-
people. That's very
No, no,
Fahrenheit
no.
451.
I don't think we should have famous people, but I'm just saying, like, at this point in time, like, there's almost no difference between politicians and famous people. Like, because if you look at the most well-known politicians, they
Mhm.
all make way more money than any normal fucking person.
Right, but that's not off of like their YouTube channel.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
They make money off of like Wall Street.
It doesn't matter though.
It does because politics didn't used to be like this.
I know, but they
Like
are,
even
but
as
they are
early as
now.
like the early 2000s, it wasn't like this.
I know,
That's
but
not true.
but
Ronald
I'm-
Reagan was president. He ruined the country. He was a fucking actor, dude.
Right.
No, but I'm saying like you wouldn't know like the average person wouldn't know like the senator from Montana.
No.
I still don't.
Like you do those, but I'm saying like
I don't
No,
know
we-
the
no,
senator
we
from
don't.
Illinois. Like, is it still Ryan Fuckface?
No,
it's
there-
Dick
there's-
Durbin and Tammy Duckworth.
And then there's the
Those are the senators.
who is Kinzinger? He's a fucking
Representative.
right.
I don't know all the House of Representatives, but I'm saying like these people that have become like internet famous because of who they are, like the Ted Cruzes and the Rand Pauls and the
Right.
Bernies and the
But the
the-
only reason they became real famous is because at one point or another they ran for president.
Well, Ted Cruz only became famous because he got outed as a Zodiac killer, right?
no,
What? I didn't even know.
he wasn't even alive early enough for him to be the Zodiac killer.
No. Ted Cruz is definitely the Zodiac killer.
He got
right?
accused of being the Zodiac.
I thought they
killer,
said
is
that
what
his
you're
dad
saying.
killed JFK.
I thought it was 100% confirmed that Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer.
Yeah, see,
No,
nobody
he's-
fucking knows. Like,
He's not even old enough to be the Zodiac killer.
No.
But the big thing that the Trump like alluded to the fact that his dad killed JFK, which is so fucking funny.
Did he?
Yeah, dude, that was during like when they were running against each other.
Did he do it though?
I mean, I don't know.
Nice. Trump
Maybe.
would know.
He would know now if he wanted to.
All right, look, can we move on to our NFL picks really quick?
No, I want to keep talking about this because we didn't actually talk about it at all.
What else is there to talk about?
Nobody said that they wanted to listen to it, so we don't need to listen to it.
No
But
one said shit. So
no, what I'm
probably
saying,
no one
like,
wants
I'm
us
just
to talk
curious
about
what
it.
you think. Like, Donnelly said that he should be impeached, and
Yeah.
that would probably be the right move. But like,
There we go.
he's also going to be out of office in like 12
Just
days or
Get him
whatever.
the fuck out of here.
And
Send him to Guantanamo Bay. Rape him.
like,
what the fuck?
you're fucked.
I'm
That's
serious.
so fucked. Look,
You don't send somebody to Guantanamo Bay if they get fucking impeached.
look. I don't think
They could figure it out.
I don't think he should be impeached. Like, hold on. Could you look up and play, if you want to play this shit, could you look up and play the video of Biden, like it's like Biden gaffes or whatever?
gaffes,
Yeah, like could you look up, like I want you
like
wanna
him
look up-
making
I want to
mistakes
look up
in
the
his talking.
clip where he's like, I have the best voter fraud organization of all time. Could you look up that clip?
I have no idea what I don't know what you're talking about.
Like there's like a video where it's just him saying fucked up shit for like 5 minutes. And in this clip, he says, I have the best voter fraud organization of all time.
Are you sure it's not deep faked, or I just don't know what you're talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
And, like,
Like,
I feel
look
like
it
I
up.
would
We
have
have the
seen
screen
it.
right here. Like, look it up. Just look up Biden clip voter fraud organization. See if that pops it up.
This is
my
gonna send you
coworker-
into like an alt
My
right.
Yeah.
coworker Sean showed me it at work.
I don't see anything.
Let's see here.
See if you can find a cat, cause
Yeah, hold on. Let me look for it.
What is this leading to? What's your point here?
My point
Is
is
this some right wing propaganda that I don't want to fucking deal with? Like,
you just searching this you're gonna make your fucking
Yeah.
algorithm do an absolute fucking somersault. It's
I
gonna
mean,
be so good.
it's our channel's algorithm. So.
I love it.
Oh, okay. All
I
right, that's
love it.
fine.
I love it.
That's so funny. Holy shit.
All right, right
Like,
here. Wait, let's see.
I've
Hold
not-
on.
Go ahead. I've not heard or seen anything from Joe Biden that would even be on the same planet of existence of him.
The most extensive and inclusive.
Don't play it on that, you fucking moron. Send it to me in the Discord or something. Is this it?
No, it's here. I'll send
Just
it.
send the link.
Let me
God
send the
damn it.
link.
Holy-
I found it. I
The
found it in like
gaff
2
machine.
seconds, dude. I found it in literally 2 seconds.
What did
Hold
you
on.
search? Just tell me what to search.
I searched on YouTube. I typed in on YouTube. I
Kyle
literally
typed in alt-right,
Yeah.
Joe Biden,
Deep fake.
deep fake, propaganda.
No, hold on.
You are the
motherfucker,
worst.
come
I can
on,
already,
man,
I
let's
already
go.
know whatever direction this is heading. It's gonna make me mad.
I'm already
I'm
mad.
already
like-
mad. Yeah, I already am. I'm mad already.
I
Where's
love
I'm
it
it.
already
at?
mad.
All right, hold on.
See you
hold
later,
on.
I'm mad.
I typed in on Google. No, on
Uh-huh.
Google though, not
Fuck's
on
sake.
not
Oh,
on
even
YouTube.
better.
I typed in Biden voter fraud organization, and then it is the
85th clip down.
third one right there where it says Joe Biden. No, fourth one. Yeah, that one. Click on that.
We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that sentence?
What do you mean?
It's a voter fraud organization preventing voter fraud. What the fuck else would it do?
No, dude.
That's
You
definitely what he.
moron?
That's
what he
definitely what he
means.
means.
Is that
yeah.
what he means?
Yes.
Play it again.
Wait, play it again.
that is
please.
definitely what he means, though.
That
We have put
it
together-
sounds
Wait,
I
sketchy.
think
the
the most-
subtitles on this are fucking hilarious, though.
What do they?
It's in
why?
Spanish.
What do they say? Yeah,
or
it's in
French or
Spanish.
something.
Oh, is it?
We have
It's
put
something
the-
else.
I thought it was like mocking him for being a dumbass.
No.
We have put together, I think, the most
Oh, okay, never
French.
mind. I just saw the last thing.
Yeah.
extensive and inclusive voter fraud
French or Portuguese?
organization
It's
in the
French.
history of American politics.
Yeah, he's saying like anti.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, it's
Honestly,
not
It,
great.
it only
it's
doesn't
not
come
great
out like
verbiage.
that if you don't want it to. If you're a fucking alt-right QAnon lunatic
no,
like
no.
yourself.
Oh my god. No.
God damn it.
All I'm saying is
Some
it doesn't
fucking
seem
cocksucker
like
posted that to conspiracy and is like, "Oh my god, look at Joe Biden. He admitted it. He
It-
admitted it. He
it
did it.
does
He did it on
not
live
s-
TV. Oh my god."
It does not seem like that. It seems like he's literally saying, I put together the best fraud organization. Like when he says that, it doesn't seem like.
But
that.
he's saying like on TV he's going.
I understand
put
what
together.
you're saying, but he did not make himself
but he
look
sucks
like
at
he was
talking.
saying that.
He's a bad talker.
Well, that's fucked.
Like he is a renowned bad talker with a life that has overcome a stutter.
Hey, Donnelly, go back to that. Do you still have that Google tab open? Could you reopen that closed tab really quick?
Absolutely not. You
No,
had
no.
your one chance.
You lost your
no,
chance.
no,
You
no,
had
look,
your
look.
one fucking chance.
I want you to reopen it because
No
then
way.
the second. Hold on, hear me out. The second result says no. Biden did not brag about committing voter fraud. I want you to click
Right,
on
because
that.
somebody's trying to justify the fact that he stumbled over his words or misphrased his words. And
No, I
even-
just want to see what it says.
Okay, he can go back to it, but let's keep talking about the actual issue here that Trump is trying to convince the Secretary of State in Georgia to overturn what was the number?
We don't need to talk about
17,000.
months old news about Joe Biden fumbling over his fucking words. I'd rather fucking cut my toenails out.
Well, I mean, let's see it. Do it for the stream.
No. Does any of the 10 viewers give a shit about Joe Biden or what he said several months ago, fumbling over his words?
No one's gonna say anything regardless on this bullshit because no one wants to talk about politics. The
Yeah,
election's
they do.
over. The
No,
election
well,
is over.
It's just interesting because, like the one article said, I mean, this is as bad as Watergate. I mean, he's literally trying to fucking convince an election official. And the best part is
No,
this.
he's not.
Wait,
Yes,
he
he
is.
But the election official is literally just like, nah.
Right,
But
but
he's
Trump
still
is literally
trying.
trying to be like, hey, man, like, find me the 17,000 votes that I need to
No,
win.
he said he was trying to find them.
No,
No,
that's
he
Trump's
said-
voice.
Trump
I
said,
know.
find 11,000 votes. Now we have to listen to it again
Listen
because
to
you're
it.
fucking fooling yourself.
Just
No,
back
I'm
up like a
not
minute.
fooling
Back up like a
myself.
minute. Just
He
go to like
literally
three, go
says
to like
in the
the
clip,
2.5
oh,
minute
hey,
mark.
look how long the clip is, 420, baby, blaze it. What?
Here it
letting
is.
it happen. So, look, my
Let's-
opinion, based on what I've heard, and they are
Wait, let's
removing.
let this
you know
guy
what
talk.
they
It doesn't
did
even
is
sound like
make
Trump.
Republican.
I'm sure.
It doesn't even sound like Trump.
You should wanna
This
have
is
an
real
accurate
from what I've
election.
heard.
This
This is not a
definitely
deepfake.
How do we know
100%.
this is
Washington,
Because Trump
Washington Post
Trump was
acquired
like,
this.
"Fuck, this is illegal. You're not allowed to have
And
this
they're,
audio."
I think they're ready.
And
they're
then
like,
they were like, "Yes, we can because Georgia is a single consent recording
and
conversation."
that doesn't apply to public officials anyways.
All right, run it.
And you're a Republican.
We believe that we do have an accurate election.
No, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Like,
You
I
don't
think
have-
that's
you don't have-
ridiculous. Like, he's like, nah, you don't.
Not even close. You're off by hundreds of thousands of votes. You know what they did, and you're not reporting it. That's a criminal offense.
That's a threat, by the way.
You can't let that happen. That's a big
No,
risk
it's not.
to you and to Ryan, your lawyer. That's a
Pause
big
it.
risk.
Who's Ryan?
The-
Is he talking
the-
about?
So he's talking to the Secretary of State, and the Secretary of State has his legal counsel on the phone with him,
Okay.
and he's literally saying, "What you're doing is a crime." The standing president is telling somebody you're committing a crime. You don't think that's a threat?
Not really.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
going.
Sorry.
keep going.
But they are shredding ballots, in
No, they're
my
not.
opinion, based on what I've heard, and they are removing machinery, and they're moving it
Not
as
doing
fast
that
as
either.
they can. Both of which are criminal fines, and you can't let it happen, and you are letting it happen. Oh, I'm notifying you that you're letting it happen.
There it is. That's a big one right there.
He
I'm
says,
notifying
I'm
you
notifying
that
you
you're letting it
that
happen."
you're letting it happen.
Right, but
what
keep going.
What does that mean?
He's accusing them of something that he says that he has information for that has been continuously disproved as a sitting president of the United States.
By like one in like 60 cases.
So, look.
All I
Here-
want
here-
to do is this.
Yes. Here it is. So he tells them what he thinks is happening, and then he's going to tell them what he wants to happen. We're getting a lot of this conversation cut off on the screen. God damn it, it's okay.
I'm notifying you that you're letting it happen. So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find
See,
11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
There you go.
No,
I
How
literally
do you
told
not
them,
say that that's
no,
incriminating?
no. That's all
Let's
I'm
see
saying
your
is
fucking
you-
back ass words logic
no.
on
There's
this.
there's nothing backwards. All I was saying is that you guys said he told the guy to find him the votes. And I said that he said he wanted to find them. Like right there, he said, I want to find these votes.
Yeah, he's telling him, I
he
want
says,
them
here's
found.
What we're
is what
gonna
he's
do.
saying.
No,
I
no.
want to find these votes.
Yeah,
he says,
and
that's
here's
how
what
Trump
we're gonna
talks.
do. Right.
No, but all he's saying there, he says,
All I
I
wanna do
want
is
to
this.
find these votes. He didn't say, I want you to find me these
Right, but
votes.
That's
who
semantics.
would find them?
That's how Trump talks to
But-
everybody.
but
He
that's
says he wants things done, and that means he's telling you to do them.
But that's a difference, though, still.
But it's not the difference. In a court of law, they're going to argue semantics on that, and they'll pull up dozens and dozens and dozens of other occasions of Trump talking just like this, talking at people, saying things that he wants done, and demanding them as arguments.
He's saying,
Honestly,
I want to do this, but he's actually saying, do this.
All I'm saying is that I feel like it doesn't matter regardless because he's not going to be the president anymore. Like, all I'm saying
All
Right.
I'm saying is that this is the final nail in the coffin that should bar him from ever bothering with U.S. politics for the rest of his life.
I mean,
And
I just feel like
if our
it
country
doesn't
doesn't
matter
make
regardless.
a legal judgment on that, he's going to continue to be a thorn in our side with the rest of his cult.
He's not going to do anything.
He's going to be having his fucking rallies, stirring up his fucking shit. He's going to get worse and worse and worse.
How is he going to have rallies as a has-been president?
Because he will, and
He's
people
going to try
will
to
go
run.
to him.
Because,
he still
okay,
has them.
the main thing here that
There's
you
a
have to
moron
realize.
down the street that still flies that fucking flag.
Well, a bunch of people still fly
Right.
Trump flags.
Yeah, I saw people
Exactly.
on the plane that had the Trump 2020 mask and shirt on.
Really?
Oh, yeah. But, like, what I'm saying
shit.
is, what I'm saying is the grift is not over. And the grift is the fundraising, right?
Exactly.
So he's not going to stop the grift.
Well, I just saw he had a rally today.
Right.
Didn't
Well,
he?
that was supposed to be for the Georgia
Runoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I'm saying when he's out, right? He will already begin whether he actually runs again or not, he's going to start campaigning again, aka fundraising again, like the day he's able to.
Yeah.
And that will mean that a bunch of poor dumb motherfuckers are going to give his stupid rich ass money
for no reason.
and then it'll go towards his campaign, aka based on other shit that's come out this week, like that money is just being funneled into shell corporations and just going directly into his pocket.
All right. So, can we talk about NFL and wrap this shit
Yes.
up?
Yeah.
But we want to talk about this.
Fuck Kelly Loeffler.
No, there's really no point.
So funny though.
It's funny.
It
It's
is
so
funny,
good.
But, like, it's just a good laugh. That's about it.
We can talk about Jack Ma disappearing real quick. Like,
Yeah.
just real quick.
We'll
comment.
end with
Does
this.
anyone know who that is, though?
I feel like
Yeah,
most
so-
people know who that is.
So basically,
have
this
no
guy
idea who that
was
is.
like a talk show host, like equivalent to the guy from like Jeopardy or some shit like that. Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like those fucking guys. This guy had his reality TV show, and he had some negative comments about President Winnie the Pooh, and he hasn't been seen for 2 months in public.
He's dead.
Okay, but he's not just a TV host.
He's like the fucking TV host.
But he is like
he's like the guy.
he's if you took Bill Gates and Bezos and wrapped them into one for China.
Yeah.
Like he is
Pretty
there.
cool.
Yeah. But you have to realize is that in China, all of that is, like if go to the comments. The comments on this were really, really interesting. Keep going. Tencent CEO, yeah, I don't care about that. Go to the next like thread. That would probably be
I feel like
a good
you
one,
went
but I'm
way
not
too
reading it.
far.
No, keep going down. This is like you can't fucking minimize a whole. It's so annoying. The fucking new Reddit sucks.
I was on old Reddit for a long time. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, I never go on Reddit on my computer.
I do
Wait,
all
wait,
the time.
wait. Too far. Go back up.
You fucker.
What are we looking at here?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Maybe I was wrong.
You piece of shit.
Well, no. What I'm looking at is like there's some interesting coverage on this that talked about like how different it is in China as far as like where money isn't power, power is power. Yeah. And if you keep going down, it talks about like he's being re-educated.
I upvoted this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, low guy. I saw this.
Go a little bit further. You're almost where I wanted you, I think. I was assuming this stuff stayed kind of in the same order. Like to the next main thread. Oh yeah, here we go. What's that say? It talked about like how in his like the historical importance of like merchant wealth, and I think it was in this
Try to summarize it here.
Yeah,
'cause you're
okay.
not
So
doing me any
yeah,
justice.
I'm
You
kind
had
of
me
like
scroll through the
listening
whole
and
thread.
kind of half talking, but so basically it talks about how like in the Chinese autocracy or whatever you want to call it, that like merchant wealth was kind of always seen like differently, and it was also like this in Europe where like the mainstay of wealth is not just having money, it's like all the other stuff too, right? Like land and like family heritage and all this stuff. And so like
probably family is really important.
well, right, in China especially, but land was the big one in like Europe. And they said like just getting wealthy off of selling stuff like was like isn't seen in the same regard, and a lot of that has like stayed the truth in China. And so like this guy being like a multi-billionaire cultural phenomenon or whatever, like people know him, like the people who are actually in power like do not give a fuck, right? So like they will just like replace because he's picked, right? So he's picked to head up these companies
Right.
as a CEO.
And they poofed his ass.
And then yeah, right. And now they're like, well, we'll just pick somebody else.
Yep.
No shit.
It's like because they all this shit, it's all like that. It's all regulated by the state.
yeah.
So like even these other, even like their electric vehicle companies, they have these fucking CEOs or whatever who get popular, but they're all handpicked. They're all hand selected, and like it's just crazy to think how different is there compared to here.
You boys can talk about your football. I gotta take a peek.
Okay.
All right. So let's get this popping.
All right. Chiefs
All
and
right.
Packers get a bye.
Who do you got for Bills, Colts?
Bills.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got them too.
All
All right. Who do you got?
We're not gonna talk about why if we're on the consensus.
Yeah. No. If
Okay.
we agree, we can just move on.
Okay.
All right. Who do you got? Steelers, Browns. I feel like it's tough because like I automatically want to just say Steelers,
Okay.
but like I really like how Baker's looking.
Let
right
me
now.
phrase it this way. If I think so you've got in this current round, right? You've got 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5. I
Right.
think 4, 5 is an even matchup, right?
Really close.
Like well, on this side, but maybe even on the other side. If there's a team that's going to get upset by the lower seed, I think it's going to be the Steelers.
I agree
So
because sometimes they randomly just don't look good at all.
they haven't looked good for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, but people, and what pisses me off though, people are still arguing Aaron Rodgers MVP, and I just don't think it's so.
Who do you think should be MVP?
See,
I don't
my
see how
problem
you
is
don't think it's Rodgers.
because I feel like for the majority of the season, MVP was Russ hands down, and then he
No.
hit like a wall, and then
But it was
just
too early.
trash.
The wall was too early.
You think so?
He hit the wall around week 10.
Yeah,
It was too early.
but like Aaron Rodgers,
No wall.
he picked up after he hit the wall.
No.
I feel like
There was no
he's-
wall. They
he's
lost like
only
2 or
been-
3 games.
He's only been good, like actually like electrifying for like what? Like I feel like he was only like that for like 5 weeks. And
No.
Russ was like that for like 9
He's like
weeks.
he is like 55 or his touchdown interception ratio was like 48-5.
All right, whatever.
He was like the touchdown leader. He was I think he was like one of the top 3 in receiving like passing yards, and he was the lowest in interceptions amongst starting quarterbacks over like, however many games,
All right,
right?
so who do you got though? Steelers or Browns?
If I was filling this bracket out like for money, right,
Yeah.
and I was trying to win some money to
Right.
like do this, I think I would probably pick the Browns. The only reason I'm hesitant to say that is because the Steelers definitely have like the big brother, little brother thing going on with the Browns. And they also kind of controlled their own destiny. If they would have won that game against the Browns, they could have gotten the 2 seed, I think.
Yeah.
If they would have won, and
They
the
would've
Bills
been a
would have
better
lost,
seed.
and then the Bills lost or won anyway, so it didn't matter. But like they kind of were like, we're cool with playing the Browns.
Yeah.
So they lost to the Browns, and I think the Steelers are going to win, but I would be inclined to say if one of the teams, like, this would be my upset pick, I think. Well, again, with the 4-5 and this next 4-5, who do you think, Titans or Ravens?
I mean, I gotta go with the Ravens, honestly. Like,
See,
I just don't like the
I think me
Titans,
too.
man. Like,
I feel like the NFL is a money laundering conspiracy, and it is choreographed game in and game out, play by play.
Get
It's definitely not
It's
choreographed.
not.
4-5 though, I think I would say the Ravens. I mean,
You got Ravens?
yeah, just
At the very least, every win and loss is definitely pre-decided.
definitely
No.
is not.
It's
for
not.
sure.
It's 100% not.
How do you figure?
How do you figure it is? Because you're the one that's laying the ridiculous ass claim. And that's how it works around here is if you're going to say fucking reach shit, you have to be the one that brings the reach shit to the table.
You got to back
I don't
it
have to
up.
back up the fact that how do I think it isn't choreographed every game. You have to back, like, that's how it works.
No, it just makes perfect sense.
You have a
that it is.
hypothesis,
How
you
does
have
it
to
make
prove that
perfect
hypothesis.
sense? That makes no... Dude, these players come out of college and they just play their ass off. They try to be the best they can
Nah, they get approached and they're like, "Hey, listen, this is actually how it is.
No.
This is how much money you're gonna make.
No.
This is how much money other people are
It's
gonna
not
make."
WWE.
So
Okay,
let's
let's just keep
let's
talking.
just
'cause he's
ignore
fucking
that.
ridiculous, yeah.
What do we got on the NFC side of the bracket? So we got... Let's go from the bottom up like we did. We got Saints, Bears.
Steelers landside.
The
Or,
Bears
I
in
mean,
the
Saints,
playoffs? No.
Saints, yeah, Saints
Yeah, dude, the
landslide.
Bears made the playoffs.
What?
Isn't
The Bears.
It
I don't think the
crazy?
Bears have any chance.
They're trash.
They're trash.
The Bears
So
are going to
bad.
get destroyed.
Yeah, they're
Who's
gonna get
this?
rolled. Rams.
That's the Rams,
That's-
LA.
They changed their logo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're the LA Rams now.
They could have just kept the old logo that used to be that logo when it was in LA.
It would have probably been racist against Rams. So,
Shut
anyway, so you got the Bears losing in a landslide.
Yeah,
All right, I agree.
that'll
All
be
right.
the biggest blowout game of the whole.
And
board,
I got
think.
Is this interactive?
Seahawks.
No, it's not.
No, I got Seahawks over LA, no doubt. Over the Rams, like that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, and then what do we got up top? We got Washington. We got the Washington football team against Tom Brady and the
Wait, what?
Buccaneers. What?
Is that a thing?
What?
Yeah,
Awesome.
They're called the Washington football team.
I didn't. I actually literally was actually just watching that episode of South Park like the minutes before Gears walked in.
Well,
yeah, they were the Washington football team this year. While they're thinking of what they want to rebrand to
They
because
don't-
they got rid of the Redskins.
They don't know what they want to be
Awesome.
called.
They haven't decided yet. So you think
I think
Brady's gonna roll the Redskins?
I don't think he's gonna roll them, but I think he's gonna
Who does
win.
that motherfucker play for these days?
Buccaneers,
The Buccaneers,
Where are they at?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
So here's the thing. Brady, interesting stat. Brady has one win against a team that's 500 or better. That ended the season 500 or better. One win, and it was the 8-8 Vegas Raiders.
Really?
Yeah. And it's funny because somebody said, well, he's playing another team that's under 500 because Washington, didn't
Right.
win any fucking games. But I think that Washington can pull this off.
I think they can,
Especially if
but
Mike Evans is going to be out next week, which it seems like he's going to be.
I don't think it's gonna be easy though.
No.
Because I
It's
feel
going to be a
like
good game, though.
Brady in the playoffs is a different breed.
Right.
Like there's a
But-
difference between like regular season Brady and playoff Brady.
The NFC
Like-
East is also Brady's kryptonite.
True, but
He's 1-3 against the NFC East in his playoff career.
I mean, I guess we'll see.
I
All
would,
right.
if I was filling the bracket out again. Washington is the higher seed, and Tampa Bay has obviously got the better record.
Yeah.
But like,
I just feel
would-
like Tampa Bay is the better team overall, though.
I agree.
Regardless of record,
Mhm.
I feel like they have more personnel. More
I agree,
talent.
but they just lost one of their top receivers. I think that Washington is playing a little bit hungrier. I don't
Right.
know. I think that's going to be a good game. I don't think that's going to be a blowout, and a lot of people think it is going to be, and I don't think. I think
I don't think it'll be a blowout.
I think the
at
blowout's
all.
going to be Saints.
I think it's going to be
Bears.
close. I think the only blowout, if there's going to be a blowout, no, I take that back. There's going to be two blowouts.
I think I know what you're going to say.
It's going to be the Bills and the Colts.
Yep.
The Colts are going to get fucking blown out.
I think so too.
And the Bears are going to get blown out.
I think so too.
And
I think
every
both
game-
7 seeds are going to get blown out.
Every other game is going to be super close. I think there'll be good games. The only game that I think could maybe be a blowout would be Hawks Rams, and I think it could go out. I think it could go blowout either way.
I think the defense. I think that's an inter-conference game, and I think that the Rams defense is probably just a little bit too good.
Yeah.
To make that a full-blown blowout.
Okay.
But that's why they play the game. So
That's true.
those are my picks, and we'll reevaluate after next week. So I'm going.
Final touch though. Who do you got for the Super Bowl? Just call it right now. Before any games are played, who do you got playing?
The two teams.
Yeah, who do you got playing in the Super Bowl from the AFC, NFC?
Packers, Bills.
You got Packers, Bills.
Who's the W? Packers?
Who wins it? Packers?
The cheesehead?
Packers. I think I'm picking the Packers to win it all.
I think I'm
Their
a Bills
defense
fan.
concerns me. Their defense is not good enough, I think, and I think the Chiefs or the Bills will give them trouble, but I'm hoping in a Super Bowl setting that their fucking defense steps up enough. But I think it'll be Packers-Bills. I don't know who I think is going to win. But if I had to pick one, I'd lean towards Packers.
I got
Goosey said Packers, Bills for sure.
Ravens,
Okay.
and I'm going to just be crazy here. I got Ravens, Buccaneers, because I think Brady wants to prove a point this season.
Ravens have not beaten the Chiefs or they haven't beaten the Chiefs or an opponent in their division with a 500 record or better
Everything
since
changed-
Lamar took,
Everything changes.
including playoffs.
Everything changes in the playoffs.
So they lost to the Titans last year in the playoffs, right? No, wait.
No.
Wait, who did the Ravens lose to last year in the
I don't-
playoffs?
I don't
I thought it
even
was
remember.
the Titans, wasn't
I
it?
have no idea. I'm just going with a random guess. I got Ravens, Buccaneers.
Ravens, Bucks. Okay, I'm going Bills,
You
Packers.
got Bills. What do you think's going to happen to the Chiefs? Who do you think they're going to lose to? Like
I think they'll lose in the AFC Championship to the Bills.
You think they're going to lose the Bills?
Yeah, I think the Bills have been playing better,
Okay.
and I think
the Bills take it this year. I'm
Who-
a Bills fan.
Who's the Bills QB right now?
Josh Allen.
What's the name of the Bills fan base?
Uh,
I have no idea.
they say nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills.
Wait, is that
What?
is that the team that I'm thinking of?
It's number 2 on the bracket there.
What do you
on
mean?
the left side.
Like, what are the Bills fans called?
Yeah.
Bills Mafia.
Yeah,
that's what you're
that's
looking
it.
for.
Bills
yeah, sorry.
Mafia?
Thinking of.
Oh, is that the guys that are like fucking smashing
They're nuts,
tables and
dude.
shit?
Yeah, they're
Smash tables. They
in the
cover that.
parking lot?
They cover that one guy in ketchup and mustard every year. It's awesome.
Yeah, these
Or every
people are
home game. I mean.
That's ridiculous.
Well,
All
shit,
right.
boys.
All right. Well, we went a little bit over an hour and a half,
Yeah.
but we're under 2 hours, which was the goal.
Hey, we're
Happy
good.
New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas to all. Hope
Remember,
everyone had a good one.
It can get worse.
Happy holidays.
Keep
too,
that
for
in mind
in the
back of your head.
Non-Christmas people.
Yeah.
There's still holidays going on. I think. I don't know.
I think
Is there?
the main things are over.
Are they
Yeah.
all over?
Yeah, I think Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Christmas are all over.
All
I know
right,
Hanukkah,
well-
Christmas are. I think Kwanzaa's always before Christmas.
It's been fun. And-
Remember, I don't know how many followers we got while we're on.
We're at 46.
50
Ooh,
followers
we're so
and
close,
IHOP
dude.
challenge live on the stream.
I'm going to participate.
That'd be awesome.
Let's make it a competition, me
All right.
versus you.
Oh, so you can eat more pancakes?
Let's get it.
Oh, jeez.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm down
I'm
for
not
that. I'm not
participating.
going to commit to that, but remember,
We'll
once
see.
we hit affiliate, when we can get subs and Twitch subs and whatnot, we'll donate all the money for the day that I stream from IHOP to something. I haven't decided what. Maybe the
Oh,
Barstool
yeah.
Fund, I think we said, if it's still going by the time I do it. So we need 4 more. Make an account, follow us, send us to somebody that might like us.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Follow us on social media. Mark Ears on like everything.
Mark
Cellar
Ears.
Dons on
Cellar
everything.
Dons.
Don't worry about my socials. I'm a ghost.
Just follow us.
I'll be here.
Thanks everybody.
Oh, and the YouTube. What's the YouTube?
It's a mess.
Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. YouTube sucks about that shit. I forgot
yeah,
about that.
dude. Through the cellar door on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be through the cellar door, but you're gonna have to, if you want to find it, you're gonna have to filter it by account, not video.
Definitely, what you should all do if you're still here this late.
They're still a good
Anybody
amount.
that's still here this late, if you're not in our Discord yet,
Oh yeah, that's
hop
another
in
one.
the Discord.
We'll
hop in
add-
the Discord.
Hey, we should add the Discord to like the Twitch.
It's in there.
It is
Within
okay.
the
It's
chat.
on the all the stuff's on the Twitch thing, I think, right?
No,
Oh,
probably not.
okay. I can get in there and update that.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks everybody.
Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Thanks,
Oh,
everyone. Peace.
Adios.